Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Scrubs Tournament, Season 3. Um, this is Winners Bracket Round 2 of Group Requiem, TeaGrenadier versus ksinjah, and I am joined here with one of my commentators, Goombill. Say hi.
Hi, how's it going?
And this is going to be quite an exciting match. I'm just waiting on another commentator to come in, so I'll just take his place for a while. Ooh, I gotta readjust the thing a little. Right, I believe that's it. Nope. Yeah, we're gonna need the title to change again. But I do not have the mighty sword.
Um, Looks like it should be an exciting start though, starting with Forest Medallion and Nocturne already.
Indeed.
Uh, always love the free song for no work.
Yeah, I think I fixed the cropping now. There we go.
That looks better. Perfect.
The Silver
Er,
Gauntlets, Bombchu, Hover Boots, Beans, and Longshot hash. Wonder what that's gonna mean.
yeah, I guess we'll have to see. Having Nocturne means there's a chance for an early Shadow Temple. Could be an interesting spot.
Yep.
And reduces the risk of hard AD a little bit.
And an adult start, too.
Yes. Of course, the next question is where exactly are they starting? But I think actually I think I prefer starting as kid. There's a little bit more to do right away. Lets you get that early kid done and out of the way. But though the fact that you can just teleport to Kakariko, which is where a lot of your early adult checks are, is nice.
Yeah. River would also be a pretty good start as well.
That's a good point. Yeah, it's you can do pretty much. You can at least see what everything there as an adult, which is kind of nice. Except for frogs in the rain, of course. But there's also 3 hints there.
Yep. At least we won't be bombarded by ad percent.
Oh. Yes, that is good. Uh, it's always a disappointment when you have to stop watching the race for a bit for some dumb ads to play.
Indeed.
Uh,
Well, I mean, if it's a serenade start, then it just means that if there's a water temple that's necessary, then they don't have to do a lot of hiking.
yeah, that's a good point.
Oh, there's my other. There's the other commentator, Slow of the Demon. Say hi.
Hello. Sorry, overslept a little bit.
No worries. They're just starting fairly soon.
Perfect.
I didn't really miss much.
It just started.
Just talking about the opening screen so far.
We got Nocturne for the first song, and we got a Forest Medallion start, so it's gonna be pretty interesting.
Yeah, the big question will be what song does that get us? Could be a big difference, or it could be nothing of great importance. Jax, you don't want the early progression in GTG? You don't want to have to force the runners to do an early GTG for no reason?
Do a force start now.
Okay, and here we go. Trying to find out where we're dropping. Jeez, Warwick, that's cursed.
We're off.
Oh, the
Ooh,
market.
in the market. It looks like they're both going to go grab that song right now.
Yep. They can also get 4 hints and the medallion information. Ooh, Frogs 2 is dead. 30 Skulls is dead. Treasure Chest minigame has a bow, and Bottom of the Well Way the Hero.
Bottom of the Well's Way the Hero.
A lot of solid information so far.
Yeah.
That's actually really good information.
We got Deku, DC, Jabu Jabu,
Forest Temple.
Forest, and Shadow. There's Shadow. That's an interesting mix. You've got all 3 kid dungeons. Oh, and there's Bolero.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So it just also means you get like a free dungeon here. For
Free
your
song.
free song and free dungeon for your medallion. Or they're gonna okay. Obviously they're gonna play Bolero here and then probably switch over to Child.
You don't think they play Nocturne and clear out the Kakariko stuff first?
That looks like a heart piece on the
And Song of Storms.
on the piece of heart
Is that
climbable wall.
bomb
Is that a bow
juice?
up there?
I saw bomb juice, I think.
Bomb juice? I didn't get a good look at it.
Yeah, I think it's bomb juice. I'm not sure. I couldn't really tell either. Oh, it looks like T's going to go for the afterlife dip here.
It's gonna be a close time.
He's not gonna make it, is he?
No.
Nope.
The Megaton Hammer chest is a key. If that is a bow on top of the volcano, that's 2 of the bows already that we know about. And yeah, it looks like they're both gonna go Nocturne here.
Yeah, actually, that does actually make fire. That does make sense. I said make fire. Sorry, I'm just now waking up, guys.
Yeah.
Sorry, so if I don't make any sense, don't mind me.
All right. I'll get.
It also means that fire can't be foolish now. Oh my goodness, all these heart pieces.
Well, it doesn't necessarily mean it can't be foolish. It's more that it
It can't
means
be
that
hinted. Yeah,
it can't be hinted foolish.
Right.
So we can already knock off Fire Temple as a potential Baron hint off the list.
Similarly with the market.
Yep. But it kind of can't be Baron with the fact that there's a bow on the treasure chest game.
Yeah.
So do you guys think there's going to be anything here that will keep them staying adults, even if it's just for a little bit longer, that might find?
Not much, unless maybe there's Minuet in the windmill. I could see them grabbing that song before going kid. But after Kakariko, there's not a lot to do right now as an adult.
I mean, you could easily find a bow if you really want to take the risk. You could just go up to Gorin Village, maybe find a bomb bag.
That's true.
Awesome.
Yeah.
There's a few things I can think of.
Ooh, there's a bomb
So
bag.
speak of the devil.
So maybe they go DC here after Kakariko.
DC is a very good play.
And
It's a medallion, it's a bunch of checks. It's hard to not do it when you've got the bomb bag this early.
Yeah.
That was a good call from Alfalfa.
I think with that, we're going to see a pretty similar route from these two for the next little while.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see much divergence here. I mean, for the most part, it looks like both runners are kind of having similar routing here in general.
Yeah, they're only a couple of seconds apart.
And I think that was only just that T might have messed a few things up.
Yeah.
Over ksinjah, that was it. Yeah.
What we got up in the windmill?
Oh, it's
Ooh,
the butter
very
knife.
sweet. Or is I mean, it looks like ksinjah's not gonna pick it up. T was debating on it. No, T is gonna pick it up. Or well, was gonna try to pick it up.
Yeah. Neither of them's tried that hard.
But yeah, Pona song in the windmill. It's not
Yeah.
bad.
No, that's not bad.
Now we have 2 side dungeons in Logic.
Yeah, I feel like I'm the crazy one that would like right after DC just go do GTG just as a huge risk.
Lost Woods
Well,
Foolish.
we've got Song of Storms and Way of the Hero Bottom of the Well and bombs. Like I guess I'd like to wait until ZL, but once I've kind of cleared out the early adult stuff, I wouldn't hate going there pretty soon.
Yeah. Oh yeah, bottom of the well, we have fresh water.
Yeah. I think that would be on my short list.
But yeah, Lost Woods Foolish is not bad.
No.
Especially finding it early. I like finding it really early because it means I can just skip through it all. Even though probably I end up just a lot of times I'll just end up being like autopiloting through it, and I'm just like, oh, I just did all this for nothing. Like,
Well, and Lost Woods is always kind of awkward too because there's so many checks that require you to have different things that you, especially because it's usually when you do early, when you don't have bombs or you don't have Saria's song or slingshot or
yeah,
and so it's really easy to do the first few and then you have to come back later and finish it off, and it can be really frustrating. Knowing now that you don't have to is really nice.
oh, yeah, and someone said that also there's a Goron City. Must have missed that one.
Yeah, I didn't see that one either.
I didn't say, but ksinjah is just saving quitting.
Interesting.
I guess okay.
Are they gonna do?
Looks like she's going back adult now, back child now.
Yeah. Do Deku Tree and Bottom of the Well, I guess.
Yeah, makes sense. I don't think there's necessarily a wrong play in that regard.
No, what is T doing?
I'm not sure.
Just running around the house. Okay.
I'm not sure what the point of that was either.
Okay.
Interesting.
Word I was missing something.
Yeah, it might have been something on his stream or something, maybe.
Oh, there's a
Oh,
red
grab
rupee
the.
in there.
I forgot about that.
Right.
Okay.
Oh,
I
gonna
did
grab
not
the
know that.
shield. Gonna grab the shield. So he's going. So we actually are gonna see a bit of divergence here because
Yeah.
Ksinjah is gonna go as child. Probably gonna go do bottom of the well, and then T's going to go do DC.
Yeah.
So big shocker there. And I did not expect a divergence already.
No. No, I would have. I definitely would have gone straight to DC.
Yeah, I would have too.
Most
But
people
out of the
have,
Wells way,
including
the
me.
hero, rushing those is never a bad idea if that's what Ksinjah's doing.
Yep.
Indeed.
Plus, there's a bunch of checks here in the market between the slingshot game, the bomb chew bowling. Now that you've got the bomb bag, it looks like it's a vanilla heart piece there over top of DC as well.
It was a vanilla heart piece. Not too uncommon there, as
No.
there's a lot of them.
Yep.
Yeah, and then I know there's gonna be the one guy in the chat be like, "Well, streamer, but actually, it might not be this." I love you, chat. I'm just messing with you guys.
Big Goron is dead.
Okay, I was just gonna say I missed that hint, so that's perfect.
Yeah, it's hard container. I saw I saw what the reward was. I just missed what it was.
Yeah, it was a Pizza Heart.
Pizza Heart. Or on Bigoron, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's 3 of our sometimes hints.
And yeah, $50.
And Ksinjah's grabbing some cash, probably to do bomb chew bowling and Talon afterwards. Would expect.
And nothing crazy there. Um,
Oh, I am seeing. It looks like T's tracker has gone goofy.
Yep.
oh no.
Let me just see if I can fix that. It might be a while
Oh,
before.
oh.
Magic. Oh
Magic
wow.
and strength on
So
bomb
that's-
chew bowling 1 too.
Oh, magic and string.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we found So yeah, magic in DC and then strength here in bomb control. Okay, like yeah, T might have a like it's hard to say T has an edge here because Ksindra's gonna go back eventually and could easily just find the second magic.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely helps. T's going to be able to get their bow early now.
Yeah, a lot earlier. Yeah, there's other thing. Oh, yeah, that's other thing too. Is the fact that another bow could be just found earlier too. And
Holy
Dens?
crap,
What
and
the
Dens.
heck? What is this? I'm just waiting for like the market like way of the hero here. Like
Yeah.
God, like Jesus.
That's a pretty aggressive bomb chew bowling game today.
Yeah, the game just decided. All right, we're gonna have two. Like the funny thing is I always like this is one of those checks I oftentimes forget. I probably would have lost because of this.
I'm definitely bad for it. It's usually like the third time I've gone child to be like, oh yeah, right, I have bomb bag. This has been open for an hour.
Yeah, I could literally have bomb bag like as my first item, and I'll just like and I'll be like 2 hours in. Oh yeah, I can do bomb troop only. T's opting not to actually turn on the shortcut. I always do just because I know I might fall. I've done it several times, so I just I just always turn it on.
I try to, but sometimes I'm just not paying attention and run past, and then I'm just really careful afterwards. And it's never burnt me. Never.
Never, not at all, huh? Let's.
Oh, and Ksinjah's going to do some
continue.
field here.
That makes sense.
Destiny.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes a lot of sense. So the question is, after this, she just goes probably what long line, and then does she save and quit?
Right. Find out where that safe spot is, and then you can teleport to Kakariko if it's nowhere useful.
Yeah.
I always really like that, and then I always forget to do it when I'm playing. When you don't know your warp, if you're going to warp somewhere, you should just save and quit. It's pretty safe, and it's an easy way to find it out in case it's useful later on.
Right, of course.
But I'm terrible for warping and then being like, oh, I was supposed to save. Quit.
I know. I remember. I forget which match it was. I think it was actually the one. T's first round, winners bracket round, where he forgot to actually check out. He never figured out where his adult warp was. And it actually saved him. I remember that.
Oh, really?
Actually, yeah. Or at least it had some part in the success of it.
And T's going for the fancy strats here too. Bouncing the bomb off the walls.
Yeah, but style over speed. That's how it is, right?
Yeah. All right, and that's the big dino down. See if it was worth it. Well, it was obviously worth it. It's a medallion.
Yeah.
A free medallion like 15 minutes in.
Yeah, hard to be too upset with that.
And a mirror shield.
What a mirror shield!
Oh my god. I mean,
You don't have to do.
Well, we don't do it. We don't know that yet.
That's true. It's not mandatory today, I guess is what I should say. But it's not mandatory yet.
Yeah, because I mean, thing is just because Spirit is on. I mean, we have Shadow Medallion. Yeah, so ZL could still very well be on.
Yeah.
On 80. So we don't want to jinx us yet.
No, you're right. And that was Prelude on Bonos. Which is always kind of nice to have. Though the warp, the fact that the adult warp is so close makes it a little bit less important.
Oh, there we go.
That's a scale.
Ooh.
And it is a scale.
It's the bomb shoes locked behind bomb bag. Nice. Nice. Love to see it. I will say the one thing that sucks about Goron City and Lost Woods being barren is you kind of end up missing out. What did I say? Sheik in the Meadow is Song of Time.
Yep.
But you miss out on a couple of hints.
Right, that's fair.
That's one of the things. I don't think T missed. I think T might miss the what hand? Or I mean the Baron hand about Goron City.
Wait, there was a hint for Goron City that was foolish.
Someone in the chat said that there was.
Yeah, I didn't see it on stream.
Yeah, I didn't see it on the stream either. But maybe they were just saying that there was theoretical or something. Maybe they didn't. Maybe there actually wasn't.
Don't believe there was. So far, we only have Lost Woods.
Okay.
Oh, when you get it, okay. I just misunderstood. Sometimes I look over at chat when then they'll say things, and I just like kind of believe them. Sometimes it's a bad habit of mine when I'm commentating.
Chat would never steer you wrong.
Never, not ever have they ever steered me wrong ever.
Well, there's another foolish.
Hylia's foolish. To be fair, Goron City so far is pretty barren.
Looking pretty barren. Chat might be right. Maybe they just have that clairvoyance, right?
Yeah.
And it looks like ksinjah's going to be doing her Southern Hyrule loop, not knowing that Lake Hylia is foolish.
Oh, right. Yes, that's disappointing.
Unless one of the hints along the way here also hints that that might actually save her.
Yeah. Hopefully. Oh,
Oh, she got the chicken back.
yeah. I was worried there for a second. I was like, oh no, is Ksinjah gonna lose her chicken? No, she got it.
We got.
Yeah. So the only saving grace for anybody cheering on for Ksinjah here is that the second copy of the Lake Hylia Foolish Hint is right here.
Yeah, otherwise she's about to waste a bunch of time.
One is a
Oh, there's our third bow. So you have to choose magic, frogs 2, I think was the other, or no.
you don't do rocks too.
Frogs 2 was hinted dead, I believe.
No, sorry. It was the volcano was the one bow we thought we saw. Or
Yeah,
I
it was
thought I saw
either
at least.
I would. I mean, I saw it and I thought it might have been. You might be right. It might have been a bow, but it looked like shoes to me.
Yeah, well, yeah. Like I said, I thought it was a bow. Someone in chat, but I didn't get a good look at it. It could be kind of anything.
Yeah, it could
Um,
literally be anything.
Yep, that's the Frogs
yeah,
2 hint.
there's frogs too. I don't know why I thought frogs too. I was definitely
Nope.
thinking the wrong thing.
No back of lake hints today.
No, that's actually the hints might be nice.
Ooh,
Desert
Desert
Colossus,
Desert
Way of the
Colossus.
Hero. Which is that
That's
ZL on
it's
Requiem, you
either
think?
ZL. Yeah, it's got to be ZL because they already have Nocturne. It's like unless it's something on the Arch, it could be something on the Arch. But
Trying to find hearts, but no luck.
yeah, unfortunately.
I will say, because Ksinjah didn't have the like highly foolish hint, that means that she did set Scarecrow song. There's a pretty good chance T doesn't bother with that, which could create potential issues further on in the seed. We'll see.
Forest Temple.
Forest Temple.
At least it's a medallion.
Yeah.
It's nothing worse than Stone Forest Way of the Hero.
T, you're gonna die here.
Oh, F's in chat for T.
Yeah, I saw him pick it up, try to get hearts in the thing, and then it was like, you were like 3 seconds, my guy.
Yeah, no, did not have the time for that. Looks like we might have T going Kid here now. Would be my guess.
Yep.
Yeah,
That seems like the best play here, I would say.
I think so. You've done all the important adult stuff. Oh, and we're gonna set up Dompe digging.
He's also going to be setting up Lynn's minigame.
Yeah, I
Right,
don't think this is
yes.
actually. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure this doesn't actually set up Dampe digging because I'm pretty sure this puts it past the time Dampe's already gone.
No, it puts it to exactly the beginning of night, which is when you need Dompe.
Okay.
Yeah. But that's a good point. Also setting up treasure chest minigame. Which means that, or no, M bomb shoot bowling you can even do at night. So T's might get a bunch of stuff here.
Yep.
And I just know like a lot of things that set it to night, like oftentimes do not set it correctly for Dampe.
Well, yeah, because Sun Song sets it to midnight, but night falls at 11.
Yep.
And Dompe's already gone by midnight.
Yeah, because I know the whole thing of is it's like you have like 12 seconds. It's like 12 IRL seconds to get to Kakariko once night falls
I believe it
to
was
actually
15.
get Dampe. Am I, could be 15. I've always heard 12.
And that's Foolish Shadow Temple. So there's our 3 Foolishes. So it
There's
definitely
another
was.
bomb bag.
Yeah.
We also have George the dog coming here to give us good luck here.
Yeah.
He's never showed us wrong. He's a good boy.
T missing the line just a little bit.
Yeah, I think he's got the angle wrong.
No, he's got the angle right. It's just this first one, it doesn't really work very well.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say I don't usually use that for the first one.
Mm.
It's gonna be very tight on the shoes though, because he wasted so many trying to the first one.
Oh, he did
This
get
should
it.
be yeah.
Yeah, this should be. Or
Alright, this is solid. Yeah, he's got it.
yeah, perfect.
Yeah, easy. But and then so we got the strength, and then he's going to see the Den's fire,
Yeah.
and then he's gonna play again. Hopefully, playing a little bit better than this time.
There we go.
Yeah, like I said, just believe in the power of George the dog. Oh no, he untargeted a little too soon.
Well, because I think I don't know. I always for that one for the one on top, I've never gotten the angle to work properly, so I do it normally there too.
So you have to hit it with
Oh no, the dog's
no, the dog.
The dog.
George, why are you betraying us like this?
There we go.
You were supposed to be the chosen one. So we just need like I need like one of those Anakin Skywalker memes where it's like the whole thing. It was like you were supposed to be the chosen one, and it's just like George the dog's head there, and it's just says woof woof.
That'd be awesome. Not gonna lie.
Oh, trying to lose George so you can pick up Richard. There we go. Ksinjah is doing beginning a Kokori forest here.
So now the question comes down to: is Richard a good boy today, or does he live up to his name?
Well, Richard is always a good boy. It's his owner
Oh,
that
you're right. You're right.
is properly thankful or not.
It's true.
And no, she just gave a child a bunch of bombs. That's a great idea,
That seems very concerning.
right? Like I have a lot of questions.
Yeah, just like why did she just have bombs just hanging out in her house? Yeah, oh, there's some chews too. So and Kokiri Forest or some chews. That's not bad.
Yeah. So far, nothing good in Kokori Forest, though.
But maybe we'll see something in Deku Tree.
Yeah. And even if we don't, it is a medallion.
Yep. Although, like, Cassandra's not gonna end up. I mean, I guess Cassandra didn't actually make it in time for Dampé digging to Kokiri Forest, so probably it wasn't. Probably wasn't planning for it.
No, I think it might be. There's our second bottom of the well hand.
Mhm.
Which is still something that I'm sure they're both aware of, but hoping to find ZL first. Be nice if you can hard clear that instead of having to come back.
Yep. What
But
was that?
there
I
it
missed
is.
what that. Oh, that's the bow. All right, we already knew
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
It still looked weird. I'm like, what the heck is that?
Oh,
So,
we are going to find our child spawn point here now.
yep. Hopefully it's probably gonna. Hopefully it's like not anywhere crazy and messes up our time of day here.
Yeah.
Lon Lon Ranch.
Lon Lon Ranch.
That's pretty good. Is T not gonna play Nocturne?
Oh,
Oh,
I think he just
okay.
realized that.
Yeah. Realized that he set it up to do this and then almost forgot about it.
I do it all the time. I can't
Mhm.
even. So
Alright, well, Dampé 7 years from now was pretty good to us. Let's see what past Dampé's got.
he's gonna have none.
There's just a bunch of arrows.
I jinxed
Nothing
it. Commentator's curse.
For skull hints, 30 is dead, 20 is a bow. And obviously, we don't know anything about 10 yet.
Ooh, the fire arrows.
Fire arrows early in Deku.
I mean, fire arrows are nice.
We've got a bow and magic, though we also have Dins, which makes the fire arrows slightly less important.
Definitely. So, yeah, Cassandra's gonna go ahead and finish up Deku Tree before heading over to Kakariko to do bottom of the well. It looks like.
That would be my guess.
Yeah, so it looks like they're just kind of trade progression here, in a way.
Yeah, I would expect so. Unless Ksinjah's gonna hold off for ZL and wait a little bit longer,
Which is not a bad play. I
think-
respect it.
I think I like doing go and do Gitsaria's song before heading to there. You're already here, and then there's a chance that it's got the song you're looking for.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, but with Desert Colossus, Way of the Hero, and like it has to be ZL's out there. Like 90% of the chance, 90% chance that it's out there. So, I mean, you could find Requiem, I guess, which could take you out to the desert.
yeah.
Free shield.
Free shield.
So, yeah, I can't tell you if always buy a shield or team never buy a shield, team always buy shields today because it seems about pretty close there. I'd say.
I think we got one of each because T bought a shield, and I think
Yep. And a hook
there's
shot.
a hook shot in Deku Tree.
That's
That
really
would
hard to
break
say
it.
now.
Yeah.
That's really hard to say who's ahead on this one because it's
No,
like
I
they
think-
both have.
Well, and like neither of them have done anything that the other one isn't going to do, right?
Yeah.
Like this
That's
is all
true.
progress that they're going to. It's just a matter of who's doing it faster at this point, and that's too hard to tell.
For sure. Because the thing is like they both clearly have their own reasons of waiting out on doing things that the other person has already done.
Yeah.
Obviously, T's isn't going to be doing Deku Tree right now because he's more worried about doing, the Wath hint.
Yeah.
And he
Yeah,
knows
which-
that. He knows that T already knows that he's like Deku Tree is going to he has to get it done eventually, so he just wants to go get the Wath done first, which is my mentality about things, to be honest.
Yeah. No, and that's totally fair. I think I usually tend to rush progression over Way of the Heroes when I know I can finish it is the important part. But like Ksinjah's I'll have no problem here finishing off Deku Tree real quick.
Yeah. Yeah, I won't be surprised if we see T go straight to Deku Tree after this.
Yeah, I agree. Especially knowing that the Lost Woods is foolish. There's so little else to do as a kid right now. And again, it's a medallion. You have to go here eventually. There's no point putting it off for too long. And you can full clear Kokori Forest too. We've got the Song of Storms already, so you can get that grotto, which often gets orphaned otherwise. Though we've done a lot of bottom of the well and haven't seen a Way of the Hero item yet.
I mean, there was a wallet.
There was a wallet.
There was a wallet.
There's Rudo's
Oh,
letter.
there it is.
Rudo's letter. Darn. I was
too
hoping
soon.
I was hoping for the wallet bait. So, that puts Ice Cavern in logic.
Yep.
As soon as we find ZL, at least.
Right. Yes. And then because we've got the scale, so the kid can go there and open it up too.
Well, T doesn't. Ksinjah does.
Oh, you're right. Yes.
Because T has not done long yet.
Yeah. Though again, there's no way T doesn't go to Lon Lon.
Unless he just forgets.
Oh, that's fair.
I will say that that Rudo's letter is logically ZL left. I think because there was like
Oh, because it was behind the keys. You're right.
yeah, because I didn't see T with 3 keys.
No.
So
I will say it looked like T skipped one of the chests.
he did.
Um,
So we don't know. I mean, even if logically that is a key. I mean, if that is a key, it's still logically locked.
yes.
Also, we also have Sacred Forest Meadow with it. What is with all our song locations having Way of the Heroes? So now this could be ZL. Or I mean,
Yeah.
there's some.
Oh, she just got bailed out.
Did she not know that Lost
And
Woods?
the light arrows.
And the light arrows. There you go.
Now she could just brush past all of Lost Woods and head straight to SFM.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess again, kind of hit them well. I'd say, kind of.
To be fair, that is a check I very rarely get a chance to do in Mouse Seeds, so I tend to forget about it, which is a
Yeah.
good place to hide stuff.
Yeah. But I will say the one thing, like I said, this is the one bad thing about Lost Woods, Baron, is the fact that you're not gonna check the hints. Like you're not gonna take that time that you could save skipping over checks to check the hint.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, you miss that grotto hint. And the one by the scrub as well.
Yeah.
So hopefully it wasn't anything important.
Hopefully, that is the keyword. So the only way the hero hints that are possible that we could get are like what minuet at this point,
Minuet,
or
Requiem,
oh yeah, it's Requiem and yeah, so minuet and Requiem. So yeah, I guess this
and
and
ZL, I guess.
ZL. Yeah, minuet, Requiem, and ZL are pretty much there because we haven't seen Sarius. Oh, I guess Sarius too. I guess Sarius could also be way of the hero because that could be our forced access.
Right, that's true. Yeah. Especially if Minuet is on like adult, like if it's a vanilla Minuet check. And that was Frog's one, just giving arrows.
So and
And there's
is
ZL.
ZL. Okay, so Desert Colossus is probably one of those other 3 that we talked about.
Yeah.
Um,
And
and then
That's
thanks,
the
game.
second one.
I love when the game does that.
and it's not unforeseen to have double Way of the Hero for Sacred Forest Meadow. Having 2 songs there.
Ooh, there's our Ocarina
Okay.
of Time hint.
So Saria's song becomes a lot more important now.
Yeah. At least logically, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially if our runners are not. I mean, I'm pretty sure both of our runners are familiar how to do Mido skip, but
I believe so as well.
so
But yeah, no, I agree with Alfalfa. The Sarias could very easily be Way of the Hero in Colossus.
There's another
Yep.
hook shot.
And there's
What?
our other hook shot.
I mean, I'm sitting there wondering, like, what if it's logically way the hero? I mean, what if it's logically AD?
AD.
Yeah, what if it's logically AD for Minuet, so you can get to Forest?
Well, so where could Sarias be hiding? Because Forest doesn't lock any songs today. So, but Forest is Way of the Hero.
Yeah,
So like if
Forest is Way of
Forest
the
has
Hero, so-
Boomerang, and Sarias is on Burning Kek, it very well could be logical AD.
Yep.
Which always makes the hints so miserable. Because all of a sudden, all your hints are pointing to stuff that you're not planning on doing.
Yeah. But we're going to see some Child Goron City here.
Yeah. There's.
So my biggest question will be also T with the one missing. That's a heartbreaker.
Oh,
Um, is missing one rupee.
yeah, I totally missed that too. Uh, oh, okay. So saw something. T saw something they liked over top of the volcano.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure it was choose, or maybe we saw something different than we did.
Yeah,
I'm
I
pretty
don't
sure it
know.
was choose. Choose or a bow. That's like that's pretty much what everyone else saw.
Well, but yeah, but like T's already got a bow
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
and
Like,
bombs, so I don't understand what his goal is there.
I'm not sure his thoughts on that. Maybe he, like I said, maybe he saw Rang. Yeah, that could be it. He might have thought he
Was
saw
it?
Rang.
Oh,
It could have been
because
Rang.
if it's Rang, then that definitely makes sense. Oh, and then it's daytime, so you can do. Okay.
So, fun fact for everybody in the chat here: do you guys know how you can tell which chicken is the correct chicken? Uh,
Oh, and
Silver
Hot and
gauntlets,
Goron
nice.
had double strength, or the second strength, I should say.
But do you guys know how to tell which chickens are the correct chickens?
Yes, I'm not very good at it, but the correct chickens dip deeper, like they peck
Yeah,
further
the
down,
peck
right?
beeper. Yeah. Um. So if you guys ever have are struggling with chickens, just watch how they peck.
Yeah, and once like if you look at a whole bunch, like if you can see both of them together, it's usually pretty obvious which one's pecking deeper. But it takes a little bit getting used to it and figuring it out. But
Yep.
there is also too the special chickens you can't see target, which means that oh, and ksinjah got killed by a skeleton. Oh no.
I think she just ran into it. I'm not sure if it was deliberate or accidental.
It's hard to tell. I was thinking it might have been deliberate. I don't think
Okay.
Ksinjah was intending to take that. Yep.
Ah, yes.
Smart
Good play.
play.
Yeah, that's a real big brain play there. And T is going to grab the scale now. Well, it looks like ksinjah is also going to head to Zora's. And I guess see the hook shot here.
Yeah. See the other hook shot, and then probably gonna be like, oh well, I guess I gotta go.
Yeah, gotta go make a trip to the end here.
That was toilet. That was
That was,
the
yeah. Yeah, I think we saw that hint, but I missed it the first time.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're just missing
Yeah,
an
it's
sometimes hint now.
we're just missing one now.
Yeah.
Yeah, pinballs. So the toilet had, I think, arrows. It said nothing important.
Yeah. Nothing crazy. But yeah, like we don't really know if long shots required for the seed. Outside of just, I mean, we only if it is required, it's obviously only for logical with hero or logical AD. I keep saying with hero.
Or spirit access. Or like
Yeah,
desert
that's
access, right? We don't have opponents
we,
yet. We don't know where
yeah, we
that
do.
is.
Yeah, we
Do
do.
we?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, we do. You're right.
it was
No,
w-
it was early, wasn't it?
yeah, it was really early.
Was it storms, I think?
Yeah, I think it was storms. Yeah,
Yep. Okay. So it's also early-ish for me too.
yeah. Long shot is not sphere zero. Hook shot was sphere zero. Long shot still required bomb
No,
bag. Bomb bag or
no,
sphere or
no, because
ZL
the scale
or
was, or right, it requires. You're right. It is a sphere one check
it's still a sphere one check if
because adult can't get there with no items in logic.
exactly. Yep. You can get it as adult, but it's logically not.
Yeah, yeah. So it required either bombs or scale, both of which were sphere zero. So it was not a hard check.
Yeah, it's still sphere like if we're talking spheres, yeah, it's still a sphere 1
Yeah.
check. Plus, like the trick to get that, sphere 0 is pretty tricky.
Yeah, I remember trying it once and not getting it, but I've never gone back to practice it, which I probably should, especially for situations like if you'd ended up here as an adult first, it'd be frustrating to have to come back as a child.
T's gonna be picking up his light arrows soon.
Yep.
Yep.
Sacred Forest. Yep. Saving the Sacred Forest Meadow hint. Gonna probably pick up ZL. Ksinjah gonna get that a hint. She can't be happy about that. And T's gonna find a unfortunately useless Kokiri Forest.
Yeah. Well, not totally useless. The light arrows are pretty tough to be upset about.
Yeah, that's true. Um, but I will say the one thing that about the long shot is like even if it's not required, it's still nice to have. I think it's
Well, it makes Forest Temple. There's a lot of spots in Forest Temple that you can suddenly do way faster.
way easier.
Yeah. So it's definitely it's worth it a little bit just for that. And when we've got to do Forest, um, it makes the courtyard and a lot of the stuff in the early part of Forest a lot less movement required. You can kind of just stand and shoot around instead of having to walk everywhere. Ksinjah does have enough money here for the diving game, so we're gonna actually get to see that this time.
Yeah.
Though no Rudo's letter, so she's not gonna be able to turn that in.
Yeah, it didn't go bottom of the well yet.
No.
Hard to say if that's actually going to hurt her, because she could easily know Casey Skip and be able to be basically on the same level as T here.
Yeah.
She would need another bottle, though.
That's
You're right.
true.
Yes. Yeah, she can't rush ice quite yet. Though we have no idea if it's even necessary.
Yeah, she's probably like Chad said, probably going to go. She's probably going there next, so I don't think
I would
there's.
expect so. She's especially because she's got the ZL. She can hard clear it now. She knows its way of the hero. She's just finishing up some of this stuff that's where she's been next to each time.
Yeah,
But I would expect it to be in her near future. And we'll see if there's something other than Rudo's letter there.
for sure, because we'll actually be going in there with ZL as well.
Yeah. Right.
The beauty of having that magic means that he doesn't even need to do flame storage for the basement.
No, that's true.
Cassandra just letting the stick burn out. I'm always someone that tries to save all of the sticks.
Well, it looks like she's 28 sticks right now. Which is,
I mean, hey, she could be at 29 sticks though.
oh,
Gold
and
scale.
vanilla scale.
Okay. Yeah,
Oh,
let's say
wow! That just put Tektite Grotto into logic.
It did, yeah.
but a couple of checks in logic. It's Tech Grotto and Diving in the Lab are both in logic, but of course, like Hylia is foolish, so that one doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So Ksinjah is going to check Royal Tomb here.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna get this song.
Fortunately, I think Ksinjah still does not have that magic.
No, because that was in DC. But
Mhm.
if Ksinjah can do the flame storage,
Yep. I know I always go for it at least one time.
That's exactly what I do. If I fail it, I'm not going to run back and redo it.
Yeah.
But I think I can usually nail it about 50% of the time now, which is another thing I need to work on still.
Same here.
But it is very nice when you can pull it off and there's actually something relevant there.
Yeah, for
It's very
sure.
satisfying. Though ksinjah's pretty low on hearts to give it much more than one try, anyways.
That's true.
Oh,
And
and there's
Requiem.
Requiem.
Okay, so that means we can get that Desert Colossus way the hero,
Yeah,
which is most likely just going to end up being. It's most likely just going to end up being a song.
I would expect so. Though we've also got ZL and Bomb, so we can check the
Oh
god.
no,
Oh no.
she pulled it out too late.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Oh,
And
and
T
there's T getting
getting
the long
song
shot.
shot. Yep. She's
No, that's a
pulling out
bait
way
again.
too early. Yeah, she's pulling out way too early. She's gotta like. She's trying to be greedy with it.
Yeah.
Like you really
There
don't
we
have to
go.
be. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so you don't really have to be greedy with it.
No, you definitely have more time to get through here than I realized. Oh no.
Oh yeah, yeah. I knew it wasn't gonna work. Yeah, I
Oh,
knew it
it's
wasn't gonna work the
disappointing.
minute she got caught on that. Because like that happens to me all the time. I get caught up on the thing, and I'm just like, oh crap. Well, I'm not gonna make this.
Yeah. Yeah. No, and that's exactly what happens to me most of the time too.
Looks like T's gonna try and go for the B1 skip instead of just doing the doing some ground jumping.
Yep.
Gonna style on B1 here.
Yeah.
So Caesar, thank you so much for the 13-man raid.
Oh, and didn't quite have the angle set up there.
Yeah. If you don't like push off from the thing there, it's usually not gonna work.
Yeah. That one looks better.
Yeah, that looked much better. That's usually my tell of if it's
There.
going to work or not, because I'll see that and I'll be like, well, I'll give it a try, but I don't think it's gonna work. That's how I always that's how I say it. It never does. It never does either. So it's like,
All right. We got T.
yeah, Ksinjah, you might end up dying
Oh,
if you
yeah.
jump down.
Oh, that was close.
That was
That
very
was
close.
that was scary. Definitely scary.
And we're gonna check the.
And one cycle on Goma.
Yeah, that was a very good fight by T.
I always go for the one nut.
Oh!
Oh no!
And for ksinjah.
Ksinjah tried. I'll give her that. She tried.
It was a valiant effort, but the
It was
bubble caught
very
up with
fun.
her.
It
Now
was,
she's got 3 hearts.
yeah.
Should
I
make this
guess,
a lot easier.
yeah, I guess hell hath no fury like a Bubbles fury. I don't know. Bubbles wrath. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. To be honest. And it's supposed to like, yeah, it's like wrath, not fury. I don't know why I said fury.
And I'm pretty sure that was the check that T missed, which was not important.
Yep, it was not important. So it is official that is ZL locked.
Yep. Yep. And it'll come down to see whether or not any of the ZL checks are also Way of the Hero items. But I think there's a pretty good case that it's just Runos.
Yeah, there's a very I'd say a very like truncate amount of checks here that could be Way of the Hero because that list is getting shorter and shorter.
Yeah.
That being said, it still could very well.
Oh, but he did check the hint there in Lost Woods. Even though the grotto itself was foolish.
Mhm. So like, how many items are we still missing?
Because we're good to go for forest.
Yep.
Still need the
We're hover
boomerang.
boots short. Yeah, hover boots and boomerang. Is that it?
Yep.
Yeah.
And we have at least two unresolved loss.
Yeah, well, yeah, because one of them's Forest Temple. The other one's Desert Claw. Yeah. And one we haven't seen yet. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So there's still another Watt that we're looking for too.
Yeah, I mean, it could still end up very well being that those wasps just end up pointing for the way for AD. So
Yeah. Yeah, because we still haven't seen Saria's song. So if that's trapped somewhere behind whatever is in Forest Temple, for example, it could definitely be logical AD.
yep.
Um, and of course, too, between T and ksinjah, we do have everything we need. Everything we need to beat Spirit Temple.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I think T's missing is just the strength 2. So
Yeah, which was on. Oh no, I've forgotten where that was now.
I know that feel. Don't feel bad.
Hot Rod or
Uh,
Goron. Thank you, Alex.
um, I guess the one good thing is we can definitely cross out that it's not going to be spirit. So if spirit has any of the items, it's going to be a blind play.
Yeah.
Because so for anyone that doesn't know how the hint system works, you can only have a maximum of 2 dungeons as we the hero, and a maximum of 1 dungeons as a Baron hint.
Yeah. So we can't see away with the hero hint for us or for Spirit, and we can't see a Baron hint either because I think we have Foolish Shadow already too.
Yeah. Yeah, if we also see any sometimes hints, yeah, that also means it can't be hinted, at least.
Yeah.
Baron.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it still could have a progression item, but that doesn't necessarily mean it will.
Yeah. It just means that the game won't tell us that it's there, so we have to find out the hard way.
Which always sucks, I will say.
We are going to find out what's on top here.
Boomerang.
Wow. Okay.
All right.
So wait, does that mean? Oh, yeah, we're just hovers away from go mode,
Yep.
or at least no mode.
Yeah. Well, because T's got everything he needs to beat all of those, right?
Yeah, except for
Yeah.
hovers.
Though, did T... Because Shadow is foolish, right?
Yep.
That was... Yeah. So did T not see that, or... Oh, is just opening it while he's here. Okay.
Yeah, it's much more convenient. So I suppose it won't make much of a difference.
I will say that getting shadow foolish sucks a lot.
Yes.
I would say.
It's right up there with getting Forest foolish. But today we have Forest Way of the Hero. Which, if that's our hovers, is the ball game.
I would say it'd be probably the fastest seed we've had yet.
Yeah.
So I mean, unfortunately, I think T is going to end up finding that what's it called is going to end up finding Requiem. Probably going to go to Spirit.
There's another bottle.
Oh,
Yeah.
if ksinjah had gotten that. would have been bailed out. But I mean, went bottom of the well, got Rudos anyway, so don't think it mattered too much.
Yeah. Ksinjah's grabbing our song in DC here.
Which T's probably going not far behind.
Yeah.
And it's Zarya's.
And it's Zarya's. So now we
Okay.
have logical forest access.
Yep. Okay. So, which still means hovers could be enforced.
Could be in forest. I'd definitely be leaning in that direction.
Yep.
And there's a reminder: forest is way of the hero.
Yep.
Which ksinjah still hasn't done DC, so still doesn't have her magic to get that first bow.
Right.
Which
like,
is
I'm trying to think of like what else could be in. But what else could be in forest that could just not be hovers?
the only thing I can think of is if it's something like strength pointing at hovers in Ganon's castle behind Light Trial, or like something like that, where it's an item pointing at where hovers are.
Yeah, because at this point, like, it has to be like that. It can't be anything else.
Yeah. No, because we don't need any more progression to beat all of the dungeons we have in front of us.
Yeah, man, I wish I had gotten C's like this on my matches. Because it's like every match I've had, it's like all the hints have been useless, and I've just having to blind find the items.
Problem is though, for like seeds like this, is it's going to be kind of crushing for Ksinjah. If hover boots are there, I think it's fair to say T's got a pretty substantial lead here.
Very
And Ksinjah hasn't. The only mistake Ksinjah made was not doing DC immediately, but instead rushing other stuff that was also perfectly valid.
Yeah.
And so it's always kind of crushing with these jet seeds when you find out you're like, well, you just did one thing out of order, and even though you did everything else pretty much right, you lost.
Yeah, I mean that's just. I mean, like, you know, when you played Rando for so long, I think you just kind of come to accept that Rando is just gonna Rando.
Yep. Oh yeah.
That's just what happens in Rando, right?
No, I completely agree, but it is definitely a bit disheartening, I guess.
Yeah, disheartening. Yeah, very much disheartening. That's a very good way to put it.
Yeah.
I wonder if this seed will basically be on par with Afterlife's PB.
It might be.
That was you're talking about his first race in this tournament.
Yep.
Yeah, the one where you got the crazy dip.
Yeah. No, and it definitely looks. There's a very good chance that it's going to be something like that here. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Unless Forrest sends us on some crazy goose chase here.
Which
I think could
happen.
Yep. No, it definitely could happen.
But I
think this might be the most excited I've been to watch Forrest on stream.
For real.
Well, it is Way of the Hero, so yeah, it would be exciting.
Yeah, and it could very easily spell the end of this race already.
Yeah. So I mean, if theoretically hovers are here in forest or wherever they are, you obviously going to stay adult, go do shadow, then go child, and go do Jabu, and then go complete the game.
I think so. That would be my route.
Yeah, because I don't see a reason to.
Yeah, there's no reason to stick around otherwise.
Yep.
At that point.
Yeah, because at this point, like the only thing you could find that could be pointing towards hovers is like.
Oh, that's
like the first item. What the heck? Like, just don't even like give us any suspense or anything of what it could possibly do. No, just here you go. Here's have fun, guys.
And that's go mode at just over an hour.
What a seed!
That's a jet seed and a half. Oh my god!
Like the definition of a jet seed. Holy crap!
My god. Yeah, and it just came down to T just did everything the best possible order.
Followed the god route. But yeah, we are gonna have to do nut strats on Ganon. We don't have hammer or bigger on.
That's so awkward. I mean, you could pick up. I guess you could pick up
Oh, ksinjah going for the 1 in
giant
32.
knife. Yeah, I mean, we do have wallet. We could go pick up giant's knife. We really wanted to.
Hopefully, ksinjah's about to do Dango's Cavern here now, but
I think Ksinjah is going to go to Dunga's Cavern, going to find that magic.
yeah.
This seed's just insane.
Yeah,
No, this is a nuts seed, and T found the route. Like it's just
yeah. It came down to who found the route first, and
yeah,
T just happened to be that one.
yeah, and it unfortunately all hinged on ksinjah's decision to go do Child instead of Dango's Cavern.
Yeah,
Uh,
and again, there's no way you can truly know that's the play
yeah,
There's the big
until
K.
you do it. Yep, and then there's the big key.
and no, like I agree quite a bit with her play. I think it was a good call. Unfortunately,
Yeah, like I
Seed
mean,
had different ideas.
in a lot of situations, I probably would have made the same decisions Cassandra did. I don't blame her decisions at all. Because like I said, I am very much someone that likes to rush way the heroes over progression, and it just happened to be that progression was the better play over rushing Watts, and
Yeah.
we just.
Um, and like T got bailed out in a couple spots. Doing bottom of the well without ZL could have been a risk, but it wasn't put in a spot that was hard locked by ZL, even if it was logically, which bought him a bunch of time there too.
Yep.
So there's definitely a lot of luck involved, but everything and then T capitalizing on the luck,
For
and
sure.
when you put those together,
And I guess the whole reason why I've always done Watts over progression is because like I've gotten burned by trying to do progression over Watts so many times that it's just kind of gotten to me that mentality of you should just do your Watts first because
that's fair.
that because
I'm definitely more of a progression over Watt myself. I figure that most of the time, if you can finish the progression, you have to go there anyways.
yep
Just do it now while you're here, right? And then, like it paid off in my first race against Pix, where I found long shot in forest, even though there was an unresolved way of the hero. But the unresolved way of the hero was to find a wallet for a Goron tunic I didn't need. Um,
That also
so
saved me with going to water temple instead of fire.
yeah, yeah. So because I think I've seen more seats for me where the way the hero points at something that I don't require, but the logic thinks I do. Then I've seen ones where forcing the progression slows me down more than finding other items. But
yeah
a lot of that stuff comes down to what you've seen versus what other people have seen, and it's all different experiences.
right, yeah, and that really is what it comes down to. And Alice, I can also do most of the dungeons out of like I can do most dungeons out of logic. I just much prefer to go for Watts because it oftentimes the ones I get burned by are the ones that you are hard required to get the item that you need for it. Like I know in GCG I can't tell you I'm very much an advocate of someone trying to make the risk play of going to GCG early. I always do it. And I always get burned by it. But I'll
Well,
still
there's
do it.
those titties.
Yeah, T's got the double defense.
A double defensive.
Which, well, I was gonna say because it's a quick seat, but he's actually got a decent amount of health, even
Probably
with
enough,
the.
yeah.
And there's ksinjah getting her magic, which she knows unlocks the bow,
Yep.
which would be frustrating to see here. But and didn't fully knock down the stairs apparently.
Probably went in before the
Yeah,
cutscene went off. Which
yeah,
will stop it.
just too bad. Be so much more convenient if it actually just finished while you went inside. You didn't have to watch the whole cutscene, but.
Yeah. They could I mean they probably could program it to work like that, but I don't think they would want to do that.
No, I think they're preserve some of the vanilla stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's mostly just for like they want to preserve a lot of the vanilla stuff for a lot of the more. I don't want to say purists because I feel like purists is a bad way to put it, but like those ones that like seeing the rando being a lot more closer to the vanilla
Yeah.
because I
Oh,
especially don't like.
oh
Oh,
no!
what in the world, Cindy? Where are you going?
Does she have bomb shoes?
Oh, maybe. Oh, that's
Is
what.
she gonna try and rush the end of the dungeon here?
Yeah, she's gonna rush the end of the dungeon. She's gonna take the risk.
All right. I think finding that magic there probably is putting her in a position where she feels like she's behind. Um,
Yeah. Oh, I. Yeah, I mean, she kind of is. And I mean,
well,
we
we
know
we
that.
know she is, but
Yeah.
there's always anytime you're racing that 1v1 race where you just feel like you're behind the whole race, and finding something like this because you see it when you picture exactly what happened here. Your opponent went and did that immediately, and now you're
Yep.
way behind the curve.
Yep. So you have to
Um,
take risks. I know.
yeah,
Um, I know both of my matches. I found something, and I'm like, oh my god, I gotta be so behind right now. And so like I definitely know Ksinjah's feel on this. I think all of us know the Ksinjah's feel
yeah.
on that. Um,
But yeah, I guess if she can find more opportunity to make plays like this, she may catch up some time here. I
yeah,
think it's still going to be
it's gonna be rough, but
yeah,
it's gonna be hard to say if it's gonna be enough. Because unfortunately, I think Ksinjah planted that bean a little bit late.
yeah.
For,
But she can go there and get the boomerang now.
yeah.
So she's got So because she knows where boomerang and bow are. So if
Mhm.
she goes and grabs the, I think I saw somebody say this in chat before. I don't, but yeah, Alfalfa said it earlier. If she can go grab boomerang right now, go beat Jabu, and then while she's doing that, grab the bow. Um, and if she can read that, there's a good chance that Forrest has the hovers, which is the only thing that she's missing. That'll catch her up some time. We'll have
Yeah.
to see if it's enough.
It's just a
Um,
bow lock bow.
love it.
Nice.
So we know where all of our bows are.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Now we do. Now that we know that the volcano isn't a bow.
I mean, okay, so there's a. Actually, I don't really know. Was that bow actually bow locked? Like,
Yes.
could you have theoretically gotten that with the keys?
No, because you can't get the Poe to summon without shooting the
Oh,
portraits.
right,
So it
right,
is
right, right. Okay.
the Poes are hard bow locked.
I didn't realize. I didn't realize that was the Poe.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's hard bow locked. That's unfortunate.
yeah.
Um, and then I think Cassandra was trying to go for um the possibility of going for like a skulls, thinking that that might be where how she had to get her bow, but that then when she found the magic, I think she was like, okay, yeah, okay, never
Yeah.
mind.
Yep. Yeah, no point in getting
Screw the
20
skulls.
skulls.
Yeah,
You don't
screw the
really need
skulls.
that quiver.
And Cassandra looked like
Yeah, go
straight.
Bolero, grab the rang.
Probably go with Child, go do Jabu, which for Cassandra makes sense.
Yeah.
And we'll kind of catch up. Ooh, she's got she's gonna have to like
Oh,
insta
she's
save and
only
quit
got.
out of here. She got instant save and quit out here, or she can just play player loot works too.
Yeah.
That's
No.
actually probably faster anyway. Pretty sure. Even if you're on emulator, I'm pretty sure that's still faster. Ooh, where are you going, Cassandra? Uh,
Should be set in time of day for something.
yeah, I don't know. Think she is, but for what? Oh, market.
Oh, right, because she needs to do treasure
Took me a
keep.
second to
Yep.
remember that.
Yeah.
And then gonna play straight into playing Prelude again.
Yeah, because now she's gonna go kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Now she's doing exactly what we thought
Yeah.
she was doing.
Yeah, she's doing exactly what we thought. Just forgot that wasn't nighttime.
Yeah.
You know, it's clearly a big brain. It's a big brain runner versus the smooth brain commentators here.
I was just going to say, I think she's much better at this game than we are.
Clearly,
Catching the good plays while we're just sitting here trying to watch.
yeah. Like, it's just like one of those like little memes. Is like write that down, write that down.
Yeah. Alright.
Oh, we got George's dog to give us good luck.
We got another lens game, I guess, if people want to put in some guesses.
I'm gonna go team left this time.
Team
Like
left. Oh, so we got a team right.
Oh,
Well,
and
I'm
now
out.
it's went team right.
Team right.
All right. We got
Team.
2 people still in.
Yeah. Team right still staying strong here. Oh, and there's a left. Rip.
And that is everybody out.
Rip. That's okay. It had to do the one trip up, huh?
Yeah.
Had to. Yep.
Yep.
Of course.
And Segway Speed Racer just picked the wrong left chest. It's one off.
One off. Darn.
And there's the
Alright.
bow for ksinjah.
Yep. I'm going to save and quit. Which I'm trying to remember. Does this put ksinjah? Long run.
That's still a hike to...
Yeah, it's still a bit of a hike, unfortunately.
Would it be faster from there to go the river to Domain or the lake to...
They can't warp.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, because she's got to run to one of them. But she's got the scale, so she can do...
I want to say it's about the same time, but I think going straight to the lake is a little bit faster.
Looks like she's going to the river.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
It's definitely slower if you get caught up on the fence.
yeah. That's not her fault. That's just the game being the game.
What? You mean this game isn't perfectly programmed and
Yeah, it's
easy to control?
totally not made on toothpicks and bubblegum.
Putting that ledge right there at the inconvenient spot.
Well, and like, why is it there?
Yeah.
It's like the one thing in all of Hyrule. Like Hyrule Field is like 80% empty, and there's just like fences periodically.
Yeah, they're just like I don't know. It's just like they were like Nintendo was just like one day. It's like, you know what? What if we just add fences?
Yeah, we
It's
have
like-
to have something so it isn't just an empty field. You think like interesting content, maybe some like enemies that no, just like a fence. Okay. Oh,
okay.
and there's our meme arrows.
I think it was was that our only meme item the entire day?
Uh,
I think so.
I believe
Yeah.
so.
I might have missed the winter heart piece, but I don't think we've seen any of the other ones.
Yeah. But yeah, seeing
Oh.
that T is about to finish Forest and Ksinjah's just now going into Jabu, I still don't think. I mean, like Ksinjah has to take a huge risk here and just go mode Jabu.
Yeah, but that's not going to be a huge time save because T's going to do the same thing.
Yeah, I know, but like,
yeah, if she doesn't, I think she's in real trouble. Then I don't, but
for sure.
I think in a lot of ways this is T's race to lose, unfortunately.
Yeah. I mean, as much as we're obviously saying T is probably going to win this, I think she can still have a chance of winning this if T messes up.
Yeah.
Like, like just like, you nickel and dime some of his, his lead. I mean, she could catch up.
Yep. No, it's not definite yet. He has a lead. It's not totally insurmountable, but it's not one that there's a lot that ksinjah can do. I think it's much more depending on how T plays out.
Yeah, it
It's
really
going to
comes
make a
down
real
to
difference.
yeah. I mean, how T plays and how ksinjah does in general.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Scorpio. It's all execution, and ksinjah's got to play pretty perfectly, and T
Yeah,
has to can only make and if she does, T can only make a couple of
yeah.
mistakes, but.
Like I'm almost certain like I know this is always said like I'm pretty sure this is about as much of a T lead T has is I would say he could maybe die to Ganon like once. Not that that's gonna happen obviously because he has double defense, but I'm pretty sure he could die to Ganon once or even just die to the Iron Knuckles and still win this race.
Yeah, yeah. He definitely has a lead.
Yeah.
Um, but well, I guess we'll see what happens. Could depend too if there's a routing decision in Shadow that they differentiate on. They know it's foolish. Um, I agree with you, Scorpio
Um.
too. I think ksinjah is going to be in go mode here. If she's not in
So
go mode Jabu, that's going to put her even more behind.
I think the only thing that could bring ksinjah back here, or like at least take the huge lead out of T here, is if ksinjah can pull off the 3 key forced strat.
Yeah, yeah. I have
Um,
no idea if that's something she knows.
yeah, I don't know if she knows that either, but if she does,
Um,
that is huge, and it could actually bring her back.
yep, yep. That is definitely an option. And if she's feeling behind, even if it isn't something she does normally, maybe it's something she tries today.
Yeah, because like I mean that's how I would feel. I'd be like, I'm probably behind. I might as well try it. I'm probably gonna lose
Yeah.
anyway. So what's the harm in trying? Because I'm pretty sure she could fail it quite a few times and still get a good chunk of time out of them.
Yeah.
I mean, 3 key sanity is not that fast, yes, but it's definitely faster than doing all of Forest.
Um, that's a good
Like,
point. Pebbles too. A death to Bongo Bongo uh, on T's side would definitely that could very easily make up the difference. Though
Not
the
very
double
likely.
defense is
yeah.
makes that a lot tougher.
Mhm. Um, Again, yeah, deaths I think aren't really necessarily something we can bank on for T unless he just really messes up a lot.
Well, exactly. Like neither of these, like both these runners have died, but usually to things that when they had like 3 hearts. Since then,
Yeah.
they've both been pretty tight in a lot of their fights, which means that it would have to be a lot of things would have to go wrong.
Hmm. And you still have to go the blue po, but you can skip over a lot of things once. That's the thing.
I am going to step away for just a minute. I'll be back in a moment.
All right.
It looks like she's gonna be checking through what's in Jabu anyways.
Yeah. Okay. So that's unfortunate. Or at least gonna check at least that maybe that one check. Maybe she doesn't check the rest. No. Well, maybe no. She's gonna. Maybe she's just banking that maybe the hovers will be here or something.
Yeah,
Even though she has a forest way the hero,
indeed.
it's okay.
I mean, it gives her more of an opportunity to get some health.
That's true.
And certainly one interesting seed for sure.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I'm assuming I didn't miss anything too exciting in Foolish Shadow or Go
No.
Mode Jabu. Or
Well,
Not much
yeah,
with go
Ksinjah.
mode.
Yeah,
no,
unfortunately,
yeah,
Ksinjah is banking that the hovers will be in here,
that's fair.
despite having forced. Like again, kind of odd. I guess it's just the thought process of, well, it could not be hovers in forests,
It could be
Yeah,
some other
she's
item.
trying to play to her outs.
which I respect.
Yep. Well, and because like she doesn't know for sure what's in forest.
Yeah,
And because if there is something important here in Jabu, it's gonna really suck to have to come back for it.
yeah, for sure.
Especially with how behind, if she's feeling behind like that, right? Um,
Yeah, like yeah, that's always the one thing about when you feel like um you're behind, you gotta you're either doing one of two things. You're either gonna try to play to your outs, or you're going to take a risk.
yeah.
And Cassandra just happened to try to go for playing for the outs here.
Yeah.
I know. I mean, I've been on both spectrums, and I understand and respect both reasons why you do either or.
Yeah.
Like sometimes it's bailed me out, and sometimes it hasn't.
No, and there's
Another
her
magic.
in Foolish Shadow, classic.
Hooray! Um, but yeah, I guess Cassindra's thoughts here are just that she already made the risk with just not even full clearing DC, so she just didn't want to take another risk
Yeah,
on top of
especially
taking
too,
one risk.
like if you have to go back to DC, most of those checks are not that hard to get at. Whereas
Yeah,
if you have to go back to Jabu, the time cost of that is huge.
for sure.
So I definitely think that's a fair play to make.
It is, yeah.
There's the boss key.
Yeah. So we got one. We need what? 2 more small keys?
3.
3? Yeah, right.
2 now.
There's
Yeah, I know it's two. See, like
I was just a couple seconds behind. I didn't miscount the keys.
no. Gabella just has the clairvoyance, just like the Chad does, right? Just saw it coming, like knew that there was going
One
to be another
more.
key.
One more key. I'm thinking. Well, I guess we'll see what happens. But the odds of having to see the manager today just dropped by a lot.
Indeed.
And that's like the only quote unquote go mode thing you'll get.
Yeah. Yeah, because after.
Ooh, that was
Oh,
spooky.
And T's
Like
gonna have to do the Wind Room Ironless, which isn't too hard to pull off.
no. Depending on if he actually knows the trick for it, it's not too bad. It's faster than with irons.
Yep.
yeah,
If he's like me though and has no idea what he's doing in there, it's very slow.
yep, just like me. Just like me. I'm also the same way. I don't actually know how to do the strat with the hovers. I always try and I always just screw it up. I'm like, all right, well, I'm just waiting out the. I guess I'm just waiting out the fans.
Yeah, I now at least when I'm waiting out the fans, I don't get knocked off anymore because I used to be really bad for that, which definitely costs a lot of time.
Oh yeah, it definitely costs a lot of time. It costs. Yeah, I know. I ended up doing it a lot. So it definitely always would cost me some time.
Yeah.
Um. So
That's a hard piece.
And now the chances of the manager being checked has just increased.
oh,
Yeah.
Okay,
Very
that was okay. I'm pretty sure that bat was called Neo because he dodged every single arrow there.
I am terrible at shooting keys when they're moving around.
Like I'm pretty sure that bat was Neo,
Yeah.
just like keys form.
Oh, Ksinjah's doing the Baronade fight.
Took down the one that he didn't expect, or she didn't expect.
Yeah.
It's fine. Oh, oh, he tried to go for it.
Might get it on the second try.
Yeah, kind of reset for it,
Yeah.
It's
which
still
is yeah,
pretty safe to use nuts for the Skulltula.
yep.
Alright, Ksinjah's moving in. Oh, no. T did not make it. And looks like going the safe route.
I'm just really interested on how this fight with oh no, okay, T's gonna make it.
Oh, just made it.
That was
clutch.
scary.
Yeah.
Scary.
And
Oh,
there's
nice goal,
strength
Tom.
3.
Gold. Oh no.
That's not good for Ksinjah.
No, that's not what you want to see at this point.
Hopefully Ksinjah remembers there's a Wath forest.
I think she has to have seen it. Otherwise, she wouldn't have rushed DC like that, right?
Yeah. Because she's not even bothering checking the hints, so I think she knows.
Yeah, no, she knows what's going on. It's good. Hopefully that gold doesn't bait her into anything.
I mean, the worst, it just like baits her into go grabbing OGC. That would be about it.
Yeah. It's just such a time loss, right? When it's going to be so tight on her end.
Yeah. Oh, wait, she has 4 medallions. Oh, please don't tell me she's going to go. I really hope she
does
doesn't.
have 4.
I really hope she doesn't go
There's
to
the last key.
Alright, that's it.
Alright.
We don't have to do any of that back room.
I don't gotta go talk to the manager. Yeah, I can never do this jump here to the wheel. I always oh no.
Oh no.
I
I always end up just hook shotting onto the ladder.
Yep, that's what I always do.
I try the jump, miss a bunch, and then give up and just do the ladder.
Yeah, it's fairly tight. It'd probably be easier just to see up, just to get the angle just right.
Like I think Ksinjah's unfortunately going to go double dip DC. Ksinjah must have forgot.
This could be a forest play.
Oh, that's true. I guess this is the fastest way.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess this is the fastest way to DC. Or
Yeah,
not DC.
there's no minuet.
I didn't even think about that. Never mind. I'm just gonna shut my mouth.
And no Mido skips today. Everybody just played Saria's song.
Mm-hmm.
Which is the Mido skip, I believe, if I'm remembering the meme correctly.
Yeah, it's Mido's. Yeah, there's Mido skip, and then there's Mido skip, which is when you play Sorry Song, and then there's Mido skip, where you play Minuet and then just void out in the forest. Yeah, that one's probably my favorite. Is Mido skip.
Ksinjah going for a ground jump here.
Yep, attempting to.
Going somewhere where she can see the bomb. There we go. Alright, well, here's Ksinjah Ksinjah's big chance here is if something goes real wrong in this fight for T.
Yeah. That and like I said, if she goes for 3 keys sanity here, or 3 key forest, so could still save her quite a bit of time. Not obviously not like a crazy amount. Like she'll still be pretty substantially behind, but like it would make it where like T couldn't afford to die, like at
Yeah.
all.
I think is T the one with ice arrows?
Yeah.
Only. Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
it was in the basement of Forest Temple.
That's
So
3
Ksinjah has a
hits
chance
so
to go.
far.
But it looks like T is not doing ice arrow strats.
Yeah. Doesn't want to take the extra time to menu it.
No, I totally agree.
Think-
I don't think they're that much better. And there's Ksinjah in go mode.
Yep. 30 minutes later,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
So, in her defense, she does have an extra dungeon on T at this point. When
Yeah,
he was in go
that is
mode, he didn't
true.
have Jabu down.
That is true, but I mean, T's also is also has a dungeon on her, so I'm pretty
Oh
sure.
yeah. No.
About 2 of them actually,
Yeah,
and
technically
they're
2
both the
dungeons.
longest.
Yeah. No, how frustrating would it be though to be go mode at an hour 30 and lose the race?
Yeah, it it really sucks.
Yeah. Love these fairies hitboxes.
They're the greatest hitbox in the entire game.
Just extremely friendly and easy to grab.
I just never understand. It's like I'm hitting the fairy. Why won't you work?
Every part of it is in contact with me. Why am I not getting healed?
Yeah, I think there's like this whole thing of like there's like some delay frames where like the hitbox doesn't actually come into play until like a second or two or something.
Is that what it is? I've never looked
I think
into
that
it.
might be what it is. I don't know if that is what it is, but I think it might be.
Okay, that's true. The silver rupees are probably worse. There's nothing worse than passing right through a silver rupee and not picking it up.
For sure. Oh, okay. I was a little worried there that Ksinjah didn't get it because it was like it looked a little off. That's okay.
Oh, you've got the long shot. You don't need to do this.
I mean, Ksinjah also didn't have to climb up on the vines and in the forest either, and she ended up doing that because I don't think I really don't think she's thinking about the fact that she has
Yeah. Well, because you fall back on your routines, and most of the time you only have hook shot when you're in here.
yeah, and he kind of I guess trying to think about what he needs to do, I guess, and that's why he was kind of casually walking.
Well, because I think he wanted to get his way around the fence there as well. So
Might have
because he
been.
didn't get stuck on it like Ksinjah did.
Yeah. Still, he could have just like rolled around it and just like or something.
That's true.
So
Oh, almost made it.
Almost made it.
He almost. I hate when I do that. When I'm like, I try to go for that fancy jump and it just doesn't work. And you're just like, why?
Just immediately thrown into the water, pushed all the way back.
That'll give
Not
Ksinjah
rewarded
a bit
at
more
all.
time.
Yeah, yeah. This is what I'm talking about. Like, if
Oh,
T.
But
This is the stuff I'm talking about. Like
yeah,
T could end up just doing simple things like this, and Ksinjah could just nickel and dime him here and could catch up. I mean, not by much, but it makes the chances of him being able to um
Well, he's playing it safe now.
yeah, he's playing it
Yeah.
safe now. But I'm just saying like that like it keeps him less and less chances of being able to actually, take a death.
Yep.
True.
And again, not like that's very likely to happen, seeing that he's pretty healthy with double defense. But it still could happen. I know I've gotten close to death on Iron Knuckles, even with double defense and like 8 hearts. Like
Well, because they hit hard, and it only
they do hit
takes
hard.
getting hit a couple of times before all of a sudden, especially too, because you're usually not at a full 8 hearts. You're usually at 6 or 5.5 or something.
Yep.
And if you just screw up your stance, you get
Yeah.
bounced around a couple times, and all of a sudden that's a death.
Yep. So it's like it and like the whole thing is like, in a vacuum you're full health, right?
Yeah.
But in reality that's not always gonna be the truth.
Um, okay. So
And then T's picking up the
it's got the
picking up the
fish.
fish.
Did
And
not
then
forget to grab the fish to feed Jambu,
yep.
which is
I
a
think that
mistake
gives
I've never done.
not at all.
Definitely always remember to grab a fish on my way.
Yeah.
Anything else would be foolish.
Yeah, like who would do that? Or I couldn't imagine anyone ever doing that. Totally not some guy named Slow the Demon. And I can't imagine. I can't tell you how many times I have when like all right, I give him the Ritter's letter. Go up there. Go about to go to Japan. I'm like I don't have a fish,
Yeah.
and they have to go back in.
Yeah. Or the number of times where I've done like handed him the letter, then did the diving game with the intention of going, dived all the way down, did the torch run, came all the way back, and then was like, oh, I was supposed to grab the fish while I was down there. So I get to go all the way back down again.
That's that is that yeah. That's pretty accurate
Yeah. Because it's not, fish isn't on my tracker, so it's not an item I think about.
for sure. Yeah, Alex also brought up a good point about dying to the Iron Knuckles is that especially the fact that they can double hit.
Yes, that's right.
Um, but I think what also kind of gets people the most is mostly the fact that like um, I think what mostly gets people is the fact that you can end up
Oh
you end up
no.
getting
Ksinjah fell down.
oh no, that's not good.
That's not what she needs to have happen right now.
That not at
Rip.
all.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I think it's just the fact that people get a lot more careless with the fact that they're like, oh, I have double defense, I'll be okay,
Yeah.
and not realizing that that chip damage is going to add up eventually, right?
Yeah. And especially too, you don't when you get later in, there's less checks. You're not grabbing heart pieces as often to fill up your hearts, and so it just
Yep.
kind of chips you down, and you're not thinking about grabbing the hearts when they drop out of enemies. And no, I've definitely guilty of more than a few dumb deaths just because I wasn't paying attention to my health.
Yeah, I feel like I think I've died more times, at least myself, with double defense on than without, because it's like I know when I'm with double defense, I am a lot more careless.
Yeah. No, I totally agree. Because you're like, oh, nothing does damage to me anymore.
Yeah, like
I'm invincible.
yeah, it's like
And then
it's
the
like
game is like, you're not quite invincible. Just
yeah, it's like
tougher to kill.
yeah, it's like yeah, you're like I'm practically invincible, and then the Iron Knuckles just like hold my axe.
T still doing checks in Jabu, even though he's in go mode.
Probably just
Force to habit.
yeah, just
Or
autopiloting here.
or looking for that Megaton hammer.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You're already in that room, right?
Yep.
What's the odds to one of? Yeah, it looks like not going into any of the side rooms, but
I mean, I know like I would also look for like look the validation chest. I would definitely check that just to see maybe his hammer.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
oh, he's just gonna let Rudo spawn in the main room instead. That makes sense.
Yeah, I'm never quite sure what to do with Rudo, because like you move so much slower without her, but she does taking her with you does save you a second in the main room. Um, but I don't know. I again, force of habit. I always just take Rudo with me the whole adventure.
Yep. I do the same thing, so I don't blame you.
Oh, that's a good point too, Alex. If T's got to use a bunch of nuts in here, he needs to make sure he saves 10 for at least 10 for Ganon. Um, so
He's got to think about
finding the
that.
hammer here makes a big difference.
Well, you
That
can
work
also
back.
use arrows.
That's true.
Yeah, everything. I always thought that was the funniest thing when I found out that you can actually use nuts to actually damage Ganon. I thought that was the funniest thing.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, that is not a trick that ever came up for me outside of randomizer. But that was a fun trick to learn once I got into it.
It's a very niche thing because the thing is like you're oftentimes like I don't think I there's very rare seeds where I don't see people with at least the big Koron sword
Well, because like
or
2/3 of all seeds are going to require you to beat Fire Temple. So just that
yeah
alone, right?
yeah like
Um,
I always have hammer, I always have big Koron sword at least, right? It's like
yeah, I think I've only got 2 or 3 seeds out of the number. I don't want to say how many I've run.
yeah
Uh, that where I haven't had one of those two things for the Ganon fight.
yeah. I mean, again, T could just walk over, run over to
Goron
Goron
City
City
and
real quick and just pick up that giant's knife. Just saying, just saying.
yeah, he's definitely got his nut count in mind as he grabs that refill there.
Mhm.
Which that should be more than enough. And I love this room.
Yeah, but I mean, to be honest, I if I had close to 200 like T has right now, I'd probably consider it. I'd probably do it unless I felt I was like behind, then obviously I wouldn't do it. But if I feel like I'm an okay spot, I'd probably do it just for the safety.
So though, ironically, getting to the Giant's Knife to buy it is really time consuming if you don't have the Megaton Hammer.
Is the irony of it, yes.
Yeah, but I don't expect we'll see T doing that today.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
Oh
gonna have
no.
to
Oh
retry.
no.
Yeah,
Then the jellyfish was about to come say hello.
yeah. God, I hate those jellyfish in here. They're so annoying.
Well, at least he has prelude, so going back adult's gonna be fairly easy.
Yep, yep. And then Ganon will tell him where to find the light arrows, but he's already seen them.
You'll never find the light arrows in the Kokiri forest.
Yeah, yeah. I could see Ganon sounding like that, to be honest. Uh, yeah, that reminds me. Like, I don't know if you guys ever seen it. Like, it was like a long, long time ago, back when like YouTube was still like pretty young. But I don't. Did you guys ever see that that April Fool's joke of a movie trailer for Legend of Zelda?
Oh wow, yes, that is
Oh
a
my
long
god,
time ago.
that is so old. I know. I'm probably showing my age on that one, but
Well, I am too. Then. Yeah, I
but I
definitely remember
remember
that.
seeing that as a kid, and I was like, oh my god, I actually legitimately thought it was real.
Yeah, because it was on the internet. The internet didn't lie back then.
Yeah, true. You're right. But like, I saw that, I was like, oh, dude, that's gonna be so awesome. And then someone pointed out it was an April Fool's joke, and I was so sad.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
we're getting a Mario movie right away. Maybe they'll follow it up with a Legend of Zelda one.
he's like, nope.
Say no to silver gauntlets.
Yeah, not even bothering.
Dang. Well, rips the silver gauntlets here.
Yep. And now he goes and teleports back to adult. And yeah, somehow ksinjah has to beat all of Shadow and finish up Forest here before T kills Ganon. I can't see a route to victory for her at this point, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't think there is, unfortunately.
No, that
Yeah, the fact that she has to do all of Shadow, just it's rough. It
yeah.
sucks. Like I said, I mean, I really, I'm, I'm someone that's always a big fan of cheering the underdog, and that's why I'm like really hoping that Ksinjah. But like realistically, like I just don't see a way Ksinjah wins this.
No, I think.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't. At sub 2 here would be pretty tight. T would have to kind of rock this. Um, I don't think
And with
there's not a good
Master
chance of
Sword,
sub 2, but
Yeah,
it's not going to be much over 2.
yeah, for sure. But all around, I mean, I still think both runners played very, very. I
No,
don't think
I think both runners did an amazing job.
for sure.
Ksinjah kept up pretty close, even with the huge lead that T kind of pulled off in the beginning.
For
It's still
sure.
going to be very close. Yeah, Ksinjah skipped the ice arrows. Full go mode forest for her.
Yeah. um.
She's going for the low meme percent run.
Yeah. Below me percent. Yeah. I think. I think she wins that one.
Yeah.
Only due to the fact that we only, like I said, I'm pretty sure we only seen like one meme item the entire game. The
Yeah,
entire.
it's been just the ice arrows. It's what comes from the game handing you every item one after the other. You
That
don't
is
do a
true.
lot of extraneous checks.
And yeah,
one of
this
the
like.
the
Go ahead.
dinosaurs are down now.
Yep.
Yeah.
But as someone else pointed out in the chat, sub two is going to be close.
No, it's gonna
Which
be very close.
it is. This could happen. It could happen. We could see it happen. But we are unfortunately going to be seeing Master Sword Ganondorf, which is definitely slower than Big Orange Sword Ganondorf.
Yeah.
So that'll cost some time.
And Master Sword against the Iron Knuckles too.
Oh, and yeah,
Um, being
um,
able to do them in one go, and then nuts for Ganon too. All of
Hammer.
which.
There's
No.
the choose.
I was really hoping that was gonna be Hammer. It was gonna be like, yeah, Hammer.
And it looks like Ksinjah's playing a nice game of tennis with
There we go.
PG.
That was
Yeah.
good.
Ooh.
Oh, can only take a couple more of those.
Yep. Okay, it looks like he's got this set up correctly this time though.
It's
Yeah.
all down.
That was
Oh,
that,
gonna
yeah,
grab some hearts from
he
Salt.
should pick up the hearts. Okay. Good.
Ooh.
Elton! Well, I'm glad he did, because he might not have survived here.
No, I think even a death here, I don't think stops T at this point.
It doesn't, but it really does hurt the sub two.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah, it really
Wonder-
is an insane jet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We only got like 4 watts so far.
Yeah,
That's
And they
all
all
needed.
pointed to relevant stuff too, right? Like,
Yeah, funny enough, yeah.
I
That
guess
makes me
Desert
wonder.
Colossus pointing to Saria Song is like the least useful of all of those, but
Yeah,
both runners used it.
yeah, like which makes me like wonder, like what was the fifth way to hero then? Or was there just not a fifth way to hero?
Um,
I'd
the only
say
other, because we've got
DMC would be a
two,
good contender, or
yeah,
DMT.
Yeah, DMC could have. It was probably yeah.
um,
DMC or Market would be good contenders.
yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Market had the strength, though. I guess the strength probably wouldn't have been way of the hero, but it did have dims,
Yep.
which is definitely a potential
Yeah,
way of the
yeah.
hero.
So, and I guarantee you, if we looked on the thing, it probably wouldn't say either of those. Because why would it point at relevant stuff?
Right?
Oh,
Oh,
Oh no!
I was. Is he gonna throw
There
it?
we go.
I was a little worried there for T. 3, 4. Oh, only got 4
Ah,
off. Unfortunate.
no, one cycle a day. Oh, that's yeah, moved around too much there.
Yeah, it's okay. Oh, I think that's what he was trying to do originally. I hate when he does that, when he like instantly just goes for the ball when you climb up,
Yeah,
because it's so stressful. Oh, we're getting a 3 cycle here. That's unfortunate. Sub 2 still do though.
oh, and the freebie.
Okay, especially if he gives us the freebie.
Yeah,
yeah, sub 2 is very likely. He's
Yeah,
got about 4 minutes left on the clock.
yeah. I mean, he has to pretty much. He would have to die on Ganon to not get the 1 cycle.
Gonna see nut strats. Hog.
yep. Sub 2 with nuts is nuts. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so as Alex had pointed, yeah, 1 cycle with Mist Sword is really tough on door. I think I've done it. I've done it out of the millions of seeds I've done. I've done it 1 time.
Yeah, I've never pulled it off with the Master Zord.
I pulled off 1 time, and that was just complete luck, I would say.
Yeah. Though I tend to not follow the timing very closely, which makes it very difficult. But that's on me.
So if I'm correctly, we need, was it 12 or 10 hits?
Yep.
1.
I don't know if that one hit.
That's
didn't.
2 now.
That did. Yeah.
3.
3.
That one didn't hint.
Yeah, it didn't hit. You know it hits when it staggers.
Yeah.
When he staggers
5.
like that, yeah. Then didn't hit. Oh, got bonked by Ganon there. 6,
7.
7. Nope. 8,
8.
Just 2 more nuts.
9. Oh,
Ooh.
And there.
oh!
Ooh.
He risked it.
Yeah.
It's 10. All right. Oh man, he's got 3 minutes to go, but he's only got to do 5 hits on Ganon. Well, that's 1. Got it with me, chat. 2.
2.
Oh, and 3.
3. Oh, that was close.
4.
4.
That is. Oh, okay, apparently I miscounted somewhere. That's 4. Alright, maybe he missed that 5th one. I don't know.
Missed the 5th one. Now he's got it.
There it is.
Now it's 5. Alright. Everybody get your GGs in the chat. T is going to be moving on to the winners bracket round 3, which I'm pretty sure we already know the opponents for. So unfortunately, Kissinja's going isn't gonna be Kissinja will be down but not out. So if you guys are a big Ksinjah fan, don't worry. She's still in the race. And maybe we'll see a revenge match. But that is time. GG's.
Yeah, that was a pretty incredible race on T's side there.
Yeah, I mean, I think, like I said, I think they both did fantastic.
Well, and because Ksinja's not that far behind, she's foolish
she's really
shadow
not.
behind. Like that's not that bad.
It's really not. And this really just came down to just Rando being Rando. Like I can't put it any other way.
No, it's one of those ones where T got lucky, and then had the execution to back up the luck. So he was able to capitalize and keep on top of his lucky start.
For sure. I don't think there's any other way to put it other than that. But otherwise, like I said, I mean, this doesn't spell the end for Ksinjah. She's still in the tournament. You know, like I said, hopefully maybe we'll see a possible rematch in the finals. That would be great. I know a lot. I know my two opponents. I both said I was really hoping to see them in the finals. So I hope to see these two in the finals because I would love to see a revenge match on this.
Well, and because it was such a other than luck, everything else was very tight between the two of them.
For sure.
So I think they're very close in skill level.
Very much. So I really do think that if this hadn't been a jet seed, this would have been way closer. If this wasn't a jet seed.
Yeah.
So very much could see Ksinjah making it into the finals. I know a lot of these brackets are pretty tight.
That's definitely what I've found, that with the way the brackets are kind of split up, it seems to have been done very well, where everyone's kind of at the same level of skill. So even the first versus eighth races are all very close.
Yep.
You're not seeing a huge divergence in skill levels.
For sure. Hopefully we will be able to pull the runners in for an interview.
Well, Ksinjah has accepted it, so I'm just waiting to drag him in.
Okay. Looks like Ksinjah's gonna finish.
Yeah, I think Ksinjah's gonna finish here. But yeah, like I said, I really especially want to see a rematch between these two.
Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah, she's just having a little bit of. She's just timing it a little bit too early, is all. What's up, Ron?
Yeah.
Oh, darn. I will say, I remember when I.
Oh no!
She mashed. Oh no! I will say when I started playing OOT, I played MM a lot throughout my childhood. I didn't actually play OOT that much, but I did play a decent amount. So I remember when I got into playing this and then realized void outs actually deal damage, because in MM obviously void outs don't do damage.
Don't.
No, and void out, yeah, they don't. GG's T.
GG's T.
Oh my god.
So what were your impressions of this scene today?
I was like, the beginning was, oh nice, a bomb bag. Then, oh cool, bottom of the well is the ladder. Don't have to use CL. Then it was like, wait, it's gonna be Sarias in Colossus, and then the Hoverboots in Forest Temple, and then I was in Go mode after an hour, and it was like I was freaking out. It's like, oh no, it's not gonna end well.
Did you feel behind at all, or?
I wouldn't say behind, but I would say I was like, there were no really easy things to miss.
Mhm.
So I wouldn't say behind. I would say I was definitely shaking a bit. It's like, oh god, she was breathing down my neck. Let's say
Yeah,
that.
I could feel that. Though, obviously hindsight is better than foresight here. But she definitely was a good chunk behind you. So you had a pretty significant lead. And that mostly would just come down to just different routing.
Did she
Yeah.
do early child routing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah,
she
I
did.
see.
so
Okay.
when
So
when
didn't
you
get
did
the bomb
DC
back
and
so
got the
early.
magic,
Okay.
Yeah. That
Yeah, I figured I would
magic.
go check the what was it, the medallion song, and then it was Bolero, and then was that's another song. Okay, let's just stay adult, and then there was the Rang on Volcano. So, okay,
Yeah.
some
I
good
mean,
information very early.
I'm glad you guys recognized it was a ring, because I know Gumbo
Yeah,
said
it's
it
always
was a
more
bow.
hard on the tiny restream.
Yeah, like Gumbo said, like, oh, I think it might be bow. I thought it was choose. I think chat said it was also might have been like a bow.
Yeah, I've seen too many races where people misidentified stuff like that. So I made sure I didn't see it the first time, so I went and looked again from another perspective.
Fair enough.
My God, that last hour was so stressful. This was my very first jet seed. Like I had no seed go before over under 3 hours so far, and now I have a sub 2. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, I think that's probably. I think 157 is my PB.
wow.
That was like with like season 2 settings. So
And if it wouldn't have been Shadow, like then it would have been even faster.
yeah.
Yeah. Go mode Shadow as your last dungeon is pretty rough.
Yeah. Well, I did Jawa as my last because I was like, I
Or
didn't
sorry,
want to
you're
age
right.
change twice, but yeah.
Yeah.
I was only opening that one chest because I was hoping for Hammer because I've never done Deku Nuts threads on Ganon before. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna open a few more things. Maybe I get lucky, get bigger on Sword on the Hammer. Turns out it's not so bad.
No, it really isn't. It's just it's a little bit slower,
Yeah.
but it's not that tough.
Yeah, catch up. Kind of these races against my match against Jason. I had a PB there too, and that was like a little over 3 hours, and that was still my PB after before this. So
No,
something about actual competition just bring me out my
your A
I don't know, my A game. Yeah.
No, it was very good. You totally followed it and figured it out very impressively.
Thank you.
Because ksinjah was never that far. Like you had a solid lead the whole time, but ksinjah was making good plays and wasn't super far behind you either. Especially once she eventually got to DC, she made a couple of big plays that caught up some time.
Nice.
But you managed to keep on top of it the whole race.
Yeah, I went for some ballsy jumps in river and failed it. I know you can make that jump across around the fence, but yeah, not today. I think those were the biggest mistakes I made. I can't really think of anything else. Oh yeah, trying to go into fire and dying, and then it not going right at the beginning.
Yeah, just short a little bit of time there.
Yep.
Yeah, nobody went into Fire Temple. We have no idea what's in there. Could be
I did.
out on the
We
afterlife.
didn't go into anything. We dipped the well and then nothing else.
Pretty much. Like there's like
I mean,
it was all just progression at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even because you had the full kit pretty early available to you in Logic pretty early for Spirit Temple, and
Yeah.
GTG. Nobody
Oh,
went to either of those.
Weirdly enough, yeah, you didn't have to go to GTG at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ice
And
Cavern,
then
GTG,
strength 2
nothing.
on Baronade was like cool.
That was ksinjah found strength 3 there because the other strength was on the Hot Rodder Goron.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. Yeah, I never did Child Goron City. That's true.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of checks that didn't happen today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the
like
only overworld
60%
stuff
of the
was,
game.
Yeah, I think the only like true overworld stuff we ended up having was like what? Like
I think I checked Boulder of Destiny.
yeah, like
I
I think it
didn't
was like
go
Hyrule
Valley.
Field.
Lake was foolish.
Yeah, like I think we had, like Hyrule Field and like Kakariko, and I think that was like the only overworld checks we ever did.
And
Yeah.
River. And
Oh, and
River.
River.
That took shot
That's
there.
Right.
Right.
But yeah,
But
Which
basically.
was the long shot even important? Like,
No.
not really.
Could have definitely skipped that.
yeah.
Heck, even Epona wasn't even really important.
No. Most of
Not at all,
the
no.
Hyrule Field travel was done as a kid by both runners.
Yeah. And with that
so
Lona
Epona
Ren
never-
spawn.
Yeah.
Yep. Hopefully, we'll see if we have Ksinjah coming in soon. She's finishing up.
She's
Doing-
finishing Bongo right now. So
Yep.
she should be here shortly.
She has Prelude too, so yeah. It's not gonna be
Yeah.
too long.
Yeah, I think she decided she wanted to go ahead and finish out the seed, which is alright. I commend
For
it.
Well,
sure.
especially because it's going to be like one of your best time. Like,
Yeah.
even
sure.
coming second in the race, it's still going to be an amazing time.
Yeah, for sure. It is insane.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
Bongo
just
doesn't
just
bully
a
her.
blistering fast race today.
Yeah, like even yeah, like I said, even coming in second, that's still insane. Like only 30 minutes behind the first place. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Is it gonna? It's probably more like 20, right? I mean,
yeah,
Maybe-
probably. Yeah,
she has to go through the climb, but yeah, if she doesn't get bullied by Salt and Pepper, I know her Ganondorf is way better than mine, so at least I didn't fall today. That's my. I'm happy with that.
yeah, because you ended up 3 cycling him, which isn't terrible. But if she can she'll save a little bit of time there if she can do it quicker.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. She can one cycle him with Master Sword. She's good like that. I didn't even get that once, so I don't know what she's how the hell she's doing that.
Yeah, I've been making jokes the entire time. I was like, like, oh, they could just go get, Giant's knife.
I was thinking about it, but it's like, nah,
Yeah.
not worth the time.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if you feel like you're in a decent spot, then maybe you do it. But
Yeah.
if
I picked
if
up the
you-
extra Deku nuts from Jabu and was like, okay, I have 20, that should be enough
Fair.
for Ganon. It's like, nah. Yeah.
Ksinjah's grabbing some health before she goes, just in case she does get bullied.
If there it goes.
Right.
Gotta love those fairies.
Those hitboxes are the tiniest thing in the entire game.
Aside from the
Yeah.
Silver Rupeed Spirit Trial.
Oh yeah. At least that one doesn't move.
True.
I feel like 31% bullshit sounds appropriate.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Was a pretty generous seed for the most part. There wasn't
for sure.
Everything was places you would always check. There was nothing that was off the beaten path or locked behind weird logic or
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It was just like what did we find the last way of the hero, by the way?
No, we only saw the 4.
Okay, but I'm guessing it's it's market.
It'd either be market or DMC. Hard to tell.
Yeah, either of those.
Um,
I mean, and 2 song wars again. Come on.
yeah.
Still my least favorite thing of the whole random part. Like, come on.
Yeah, getting one song as Way of the Hero isn't too bad, but yeah, when you get a whole bunch, it's like, okay.
Oh,
Like,
and then
come on.
forest access. I mean, jeez.
Yeah.
Please. Come on.
Come on. We know how to mind skip. We don't need this shit.
Exactly. Which after I got it, I was like, okay, sure. At least it had some use, I guess.
I did. Both of you actually just played Saria's song. Nobody did Mido skip in the seat today.
Yeah.
It was like, if you have the song, like, meh.
Yeah, the time save, if you nail it on the first try versus just playing the song, I think it's a little bit quicker. But if you have to set up a couple of times, which is how I usually do it, I think it's just faster.
Yeah, exactly. If you get it at the very first try, then it's faster. But yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
I can't. It's not consistent enough for me, so I was like, I could get it, but just play the song.
Nope, I totally agree.
Okay, let's see.
Oh.
Ooh, aggroing both. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. She killed one. It's all good. It's all good.
Oh,
She killed
she's
one.
a hit away.
Uh-oh.
Dude,
She got hard. She can
Come on, you got
survive.
this.
Survive hit. It's okay.
Come on.
Oh,
Okay, now it's fine.
There
That's
we go.
way too scary.
Nice.
It was way too
Salt
scary.
Pepper.
These guys are the real boss of the game.
Indeed.
Real final boss. Yeah.
They've definitely killed me more than Ganon has.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
for sure.
For sure, yeah.
I think the only time I've ever actually died to Ganon was right when I first started running, OT randomizer.
Same.
I remember dying to him a lot when I was playing this game as a kid. But since I started randomizer, I think I've only died to him a couple.
Yeah, I mean, Cassandra definitely shouldn't have too much problem with dying. Oh, okay, she's using the fairy, so didn't pick up that second bottle.
Wait, why is she using? Oh, because it's empty. Okay,
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
She didn't have another bottle. She didn't get that second bottle.
Oh, true. She had the fairy all along.
Yeah.
She never needed to dance with it. Oh well.
I guess that's why she probably wasn't too stressed about getting hit there because she had the fairy.
Yeah, I definitely. I don't even know if I saw her get the fairy.
She
might have forgotten too.
I saw she had the fairy. I just don't know when she got it though.
It would have
Maybe
been in Jabu.
Because
that was the.
Because she had it. She had it.
Or no, she handed in Rudo's letter early.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, I did that too. Yeah. It's like I've got to go up because I only have one bottle. It's like maybe I need to get pose or something.
That's a good idea.
Ouch.
A little early, and then saved it. Let's go.
Dodged
Yeah,
it. Nice.
but this is what I mean. She knows all the strats. Oh, no worries.
Yeah, you got the freebie on the third cycle.
Yeah, that's true. But I missed the first arrow, so I think that kind of canceled itself. So.
That's true. That's true. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no! We have the long shot. It's fine.
The long shot equipped. So
Yeah, it's all good.
that's why I don't quite do the one menu thing where you make all your changes here. I keep the hook shot on. I fall down too often. There we go.
I only equipped it if I fall down because I just assume I won't.
And then you
And
do
then
the
I
rest without it. Yeah.
And then I don't. I'm like, oh shit. and then I'll fall down. I'm like, well, and then I just pause and equip the hook shot over the hammer, and then I'm like, well, I guess I'm Re-equipped it later.
Oh no, how many? Oh, she has 29. That's fine.
Yeah, she's got lots.
He has a lot of nuts to bust Ganon.
Oh boy.
That was a bit of a stretch. I'll give it though. I'll give it to the.
Wait, Pambles, what do you mean you use hovers in Ganondorf? Does it, if when he knocks you down, can you equip hovers and then it slides you over or what? Never tried that.
Yeah, I haven't tried to do that either. I don't know.
That's
There's
one.
one.
2. Oh, nice. Okay. I think I'm
Two.
gonna try that out next time. That sounds like a good idea. If you get hit.
Oh.
If you think of it.
Oh, not under the legs.
Yep,
3.
there you go. 3. 4. I think that was 4. 5. 6. Ooh, that was a nice one. 7. Ooh.
So nice that this
8.
works. Like,
Right.
Everything works against Ganon.
Yeah, everything hurts him.
Is that
So
9?
9.
Yeah, I think that was 9.
Oh, she missed that one. This should be 10. Yeah, there we go. Perfect.
10. Just barely.
Alright, and then Requiem again, guys. She needs 5 hits to win. That's 1.
2,
That's 2.
3,
That's 3.
Nice.
4.
That's
Yo.
4. And last hit. Come on.
Oh no!
Oh no. Oh, am I miscounting? Or wait, maybe she.
Or is it 6? Because I think you also miscounted on T.
I don't know if that first jump slash at the head does any real
Counts.
damage, yeah.
Oh!
Oh no!
Oh no.
Ah.
Slain by a pig.
Oh, that's disheartening.
That's
That-
hard, yeah.
That is so disappointing.
Oh my god, I'm so bad. I feel so bad for Ksinjah.
Oh, it does
Oh.
not refill your Deku nuts.
No, I think is
But
Ksinjah.
16 is still enough, right?
Yeah. Because I think she went in
If-
with 29, so she used less than half. But
God, scary.
Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah, this
change
is
anything.
basically the way I was playing the last hour. It's like in this mode. Like, oh no, if I do any
Yeah.
mistake, she's gonna overtake me.
You might be right. It might not actually do damage. I always thought it did. Maybe it might be just 6 already. Maybe I don't know. And the head does count as 1.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
She still has plenty of nuts. Thankfully.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's 2 hits so far.
What did she even do? If
You just use arrows.
You can use
oh, you
arrows.
can use the arrows. Oh, nice.
And
okay.
the long shot also works.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much anything you can hit Ganon with does damage to Ganon.
Pretty much.
That's what Alex and I did for one of our co-op matches, where we were running out of nuts, so we had to use bow or like long shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think just
we
out of
didn't
all
have
those
the
backup
hammer.
ones, nuts are
3
the
more.
easiest.
Oh, nice. Okay, 2 left.
Yep. We. What-
Because
I know
if I had ran out of nuts, I would have gone out and bought more because I didn't know that everything hurts.
I mean, she actually already did buy nuts, so.
Yeah, she stopped in Kokori Forest and bought some nuts before She
Shadow.
left Shadow.
Yeah,
She knew what she was getting into.
for sure.
There
She
we
getting
go.
Come on,
nervous.
you got
about-
this.
Yeah, she getting nervous. She's like, it's a PB for her.
Yeah, and we're also good friends, so
Gotcha.
Oh,
There we go.
There we go. Okay, everybody, get your
Let's
GG
go.
in the chat. Again, unfortunately, like Cassandra is going to end up heading on to the loser brackets, but again, that just means she's down, but not out. So if you guys are a big fan, like I said, I'm really hoping to see a revenge match here. I want to see a revenge match in the grand finals.
Hell yes, that would be hype.
There we go.
I want to see that too.
GG's to Ksinjah. Hopefully, we can get her in
yep.
for an interview.
There we go. That was a very good race. That was a lot of fun.
Certainly was.
And the other match is still going.
Oh, right. There was another
Wait,
race this morning.
Oh, there was another one.
Mhm.
Oh,
Okay.
Jason versus Next Door?
It started
That-
like
Yeah.
how much earlier?
And looks like Ksinjah has gone offline.
Yeah, she's accepted the interview, but only for a short time.
That's
Okay.
fine.
Need to drag.
I mean, it was a short seat. Makes only makes sense.
Yeah.
There we go. GG.
GG.
GG, Ksinjah.
Oh, GG's T.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
didn't expect it to go like this.
Yep. Me neither.
Like, I mean, it all came down to just, unfortunately, just the beginning routing. Unfortunately,
yeah. Yeah,
it
I
happens.
figured.
It
Yeah, I
happens.
had the feeling that I had really early the feeling that it's a jet seat, and I was too scared to commit to it. And I knew it. I think I knew it from minute 55 or something. I knew it. I will lose this one.
Oh yeah, I was in go mode at like 1 hour and 4 minutes or something. So.
Yeah, I was in go. I think in 115, 120, something like that. So yeah, I knew that.
I
Yeah.
started as adult, so I went straight, got the song, and then
Yeah,
got the
same.
song on Bolero, and then saw that there was Boomerang, and followed adult. Got the bomb back really early.
Yeah, the only
same.
the only divergence we saw was up to after Kakariko, where you went to DC and Ksinjah went Child.
Yeah.
Oh, why did you
Yeah,
not
I
do
thought
that?
about doing DC and I was scared to do it, and yeah, I was uncertain what to do.
Ah,
So
okay.
Yeah,
I farmed the money for the shield, and then went.
Yeah.
I think that was also a reason why I didn't do it. But yeah,
Yeah, like I get said, neither of you guys' plays were necessarily wrong, necessarily right, the better, and neither one was really a better play, quote unquote.
Yeah.
well, in this case, it was a better play to do DC for sure.
Again, you gotta remember, hindsight's better than foresight.
Yep.
So, I mean,
I don't
I
know
love
about
that I
that,
have-
but okay.
In the end, I had more bonks than skull tokens because I skipped the
Nice.
ones in Kakariko. I forgot about them when I went there after dumpy digging. It's like, am I gonna go back? No. Screw
no.
it.
Yeah,
we
never
didn't-
was in Night Cack, so never did those skulls.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, like I said, I mean, at the time, because I can tell you right now, I know both me and Goombell said we would have made the same play you did, ksinjah. So
Oh, really?
yeah, I know I
Interesting.
would have. I'm more of someone that likes to rush Watts than progression. So I probably would have tried to go for the bottom of the well play over going for DC, and obviously that would have made me lose.
And my thought process is always if I can complete a dungeon and it's on the way, then I'm gonna do it. Especially if it's not foolish. Since it just could have something and then it would be on the way and then you have it for your way of the hero after if it even helps you with one of them.
Yeah.
I love
sure.
that Forest Temple hover boots in the very first check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Because there was a
Gomo.
small chance of Slingshot being Way of the Hero, but I was like,
That's
nah,
true.
come on, it's
Oh,
not
yeah,
gonna
I
be
mean-
Slingshot
Oh,
Way
we
of
never
the
even
Hero,
saw
right?
Slingshot.
I didn't even
So-
think about that.
I was in DC and I found the magic and I was like, wait a minute, I'm in DC and I'm in go mode. So I jumped off the ladder and did the bomb chew eye strat because I
nice.
was never in go mode in DC. That was so crazy. And I was like, okay, let's just bank on the fact that hover boots are gonna be in forest and not one of the freaking 3 slingshots because that was kind of the only possibility in my head.
Yeah, like we were sitting there thinking that was probably what was going to happen. That you were probably going to go mode Jabu to try and catch up. But then we saw you kind of full clearing it. Was that just an autopilot thing, or was that?
No, it was
it
because
was
of
not there?
it was a decision of me being scared that it might be slingshot in forest. I
Which
mean,
is
the
what
odds
I
are really low, but I was like, if slingshot is in forest and it's Way of the Hero, I'm so not ever gonna go back into Jabu, and I was willing to risk those couple of minutes over last locationing it. So
yeah, I mean, and that's what we thought. We thought that there's we knew when you feel like you're behind, like you either do one of two things: you either take a huge risk or you try to play to your outs. And we could tell you were trying. It more like looked like you were trying to play to your outs. So that's what we kind of assumed it was going there with checking Jabu. So
yeah, I don't know. I just wanted.
Oh,
I was. I guess
wrong
I
with
was too scared because of the seat I had yesterday, where there was a lot of bait, and I guess that kind of made me think about the slingshot. And I was like, yeah, I mean, the odds are really low, but what if? And then I found the third strength on Baronade. I was like, oh my god, what is happening here?
I mean,
I ended the seat with 1 strength.
Wow.
I didn't pick it up.
Ah, okay.
I know.
True
I'm very much on the other side of the boat. Of if I feel behind, I'm going to take a risk. I'm like, well, if I remember a lot of my races, I've been like, well, if X item is here, then I guess I just lose. I'm just going to have to take that risk. And sometimes it pays out,
Yeah.
and sometimes it doesn't. Like really and truly, there's no when you're behind, or you at least you feel like you're behind. There's no good answer to that, and like I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like
Yeah, I think I know why I do what I do because I generally don't want to forfeit. And so if I screw up something really hard and the seat takes me 2 hours longer and I already lost, I would be in a really bad spot, but I don't want to forfeit. So I think that's my reasoning for doing stuff like that. Because I'm
there's nothing wrong with that.
finishing the seat then.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I don't know.
Was this your first time doing nut strats on Ganon too, by the way? In an actual race?
No. Well, on an actual race, yes. I practiced it with What the Hells.
I never practiced it. I was like, oh shit, I have to do this now. I hope
Yeah,
it's
and
not hard.
also I really have a problem with my laptop. I'm really sad about it because it's a new laptop and I
You
was
just
so
bought it.
grateful that you helped me with it, but I'm having so much lag when I'm having Discord open. It's really annoying because I was screwing up Ganondorf and Ganon so much because I had so much lag and I Yeah, it was.
Oh no!
I don't know. I
So it was
really
because of
have to.
lag.
I can
I
probably.
have to figure something out. I don't know what's the problem. It's a
well,
new laptop. I don't get why he is so struggling when I'm having Discord open for the VC. I don't get it.
When we hop off here, I can probably try and help you out with that. I think I know what might be the problem.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Sure. Why not?
I mean, it doesn't hurt.
If it helps at the end, yeah, it would be great.
Yeah.
I mean, if it would have started earlier, then it would have been even worse.
Yeah, it was quote unquote thankfully only on Ganondorf and Ganon, but I was in the mood for doing a good Ganon fight and good Ganondorf fight, so that at least
I even
you guys
hyped it
have
up for you.
something. Yeah, I was like, come on, you're gonna show them my one cycle Master Sword Ganondorf, which I'm totally capable of doing, and yeah, it was pretty sad that even that I screwed up.
Yeah,
So
that one's like it's like that one is so hard. Like I said, I've only done it one time, and I feel like it was just out of pure luck.
relatively regularly, so I should be able to do it. But yeah, yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah, it's just like it's a. I know it's like mostly like a timing thing, and if you mess up the timing, like you're not gonna get the one cycle.
Yeah, I have a visual cue for it, so.
Yeah, I gotta figure it
Yeah,
out.
I always think I have it, but I never have it. So
It's when he when he starts turning his head.
when he starts, okay, not when he ends. I see.
When the motion, the moving, what? Oh
Yeah,
my
the
God.
motion.
Movement starts.
Motion is right too.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Yeah, sorry about that.
But I know I've been taking a bit of the spotlight here. Google, do you have any questions?
No. I just want to congratulate both racers. I think that was really good. You guys both did a great job with what is like looks like an easy seed, but when you're actually doing it, can feel very tough. And I think you both did a great job with it.
I
just want to say congrats.
definitely doubted myself if I was actually in go mode. I was like, can't be right?
Yeah, this can't be right.
Go mode in an
Go mode
hour.
an hour? Like, yeah, I would have done the same thing.
Oh wait, I must have missed something. Is it? Do I need OOT after all? Is it SGL after all? Did they change the settings? Then I got the boss and I was like, oh, thank God. I didn't imagine
I
anything.
get debated. It's actually an SGL feed.
All right.
Yeah, thanks for the restream, everybody, and thanks to all the volunteers, the trackers, the commentators, the restreamer, the monitor. Thank you all.
Hell yes.
all.
You're awesome.
And thank you for running. Like I said, this is an awesome match to watch, and I'm really hoping to see a revenge match in the finals.
I
That would
hope
be a
so
lot of
too.
fun. to
I
watch.
heard someone in chat already saying no. Let's see, Squall, how it goes, huh?
But again, GG's to both of you. I guess I got one more question for ksinjah. Did you have any consideration of picking up the giant's knife, or did you just go straight there?
Oh, interesting idea. Yeah, never thought of that. Nope.
Because I've been
That's
talking about
a
that.
really interesting thing to consider. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I'm
if
going
you
to
don't
put
have
that on my
humor.
list.
Yeah, because I was saying that you could do that if you have a wallet.
Yeah.
And, getting the 200 rupees is not that hard.
Yeah. That's a good idea. Thanks for the input. I'm going to keep that in mind because I was in the reason because I screwed up Forest Temple so much is because I was counting Deku nuts. No joke.
Amazing.
I was actually counting Deku nuts and I was like, okay, I'm going to need more Deku nuts. Where do I get Deku nuts? And I was like, okay, I'm going to buy Deku nuts. So that's why I screwed up the Forest Temple.
Amazing. I picked up some in Jabu. That was my last dungeon, so I picked the 2 up in the 10 up in the pod.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I did Jabu and then Forest and then Shadow. So
Ooh-ha.
yeah.
But I have no more questions. Like I said, I don't know. Again, Kubo, I don't know if you have any more questions.
None
Nope.
so far.
Yeah. Kubo, ksinjah, T, do you guys have anything else you guys want to input before we head
I
out?
No,
think
I'm
we
good.
talked about everything the seed had to offer. I mean, it was so short.
Yeah.
There's no weird logic to talk about. There's
Oh,
There's
did
a
you
lot.
guys found all Way of the Heroes?
Nope.
apparently not.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No, you guys both found the same way with the heroes.
Okay.
But we figure it's probably DMC or market.
Probably. It's the only ones
Yeah.
that make sense.
Probably.
It could
yeah.
be graveyard too, I guess, for the bomb bag. We haven't seen another one, right?
We saw
I
like all
found
three
a
actually.
bomb. Yeah, there is a bomb bag in Hyrule Castle Ferry, and
One in Open Grotto, I believe.
yes,
Yeah.
Open Grotto and Hyrule Field. Yeah, so
Okay.
The
So
bomb
not the
bag
bomb
would
bag.
be-
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much for running.
And we've got up on our schedule, we've got losers bracket round 2, Kariokami versus Owning Matt in group Prelude. And then we have Goombill versus Sky So Fly, group Minuet, also losers bracket round 2. And another losers bracket round 2, we have group Nocturne with Can Maple versus Judge Leto. And then we have TJ versus Warink in group Time, winners bracket round 3. And
So go ahead. Sorry.
you go ahead.
I was gonna just ask, Gilmer, how are you feeling about that match?
I see.
Feeling good. I know I've watched Sky play a bit. I think we're both pretty close in skill level, so it's going to be a tight match. But I think I got a good shot.
You guys heard it here first. Good luck on the match.
Thank you.
And I believe
All right,
our
see
next
you
raid
guys.
target is going to be ZSR, because they're currently doing the ZSR Marathon, which is also a charity stream for donating money to a organization that is currently fighting off pancreatic cancer. So I think it would be best to send Scrub Central off here, if that is fine.
Sounds perfect to me.
That sounds like a great idea.
Anyways, thank you all for watching this amazing Jet Seed, and take care, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.